that
I got. To everybody here on the live, thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for this massive Bitcoin pump to the upside. Bang, 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 above 71,500 is all we needed, baby. With that weekly close was so bullish. Unbelievable time to be alive. We got Big Red ahead of us here at 73,000. Does Bitcoin rip back to 73 and mess with these shorts? Or do we get a pullback down on the 1 hour time frame? We're going to figure that out for you today. May even make a live trade. I can't wait to jump on in. Let's go into that intro, baby. Let's get it going. I love each and every one of you. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Live Show. 71,900 for Bitcoin. We are banging on them. We broke above key weekly support at 71,500. We're doing it. I got the three-piece on with the Bitcoin tie on, baby, and we're ready to rock it out. Shout out to everybody here in the house. Appreciate each and every one of you. Stating facts, we up in gains with the lifer. Shout out to everybody here. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. If you took any of my strategies, if you learned from me at all, you likely would have longed this market to the upside. I went so hard. I went so hard on spot. It was ridiculous. Super hard on spot. I just kept telling you this $65,000 level is it. Shout out to Sabu Gowda. We love you. We appreciate you, brother. Sabu Gowda. Sabu Goda. Yeah, Sabu Goda. Yeah. Looking like Muddy Sam. Shout out to Crypto Bellico. Shout out to Fun Expert. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Gabe Holm, Shirley Sound, and all the beautiful new members. Gonna do a member live stream today. I definitely am. I have a feeling we're gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in. Maybe on my ride somewhere in the Cadillac. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna figure it out. Let's break down the charts. Let's have fun. Let's look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin and some other altcoins too. You know what I mean? Look at all the money pouring into Bitcoin right now. People are just FOMOing. Look at Litecoin above $100, getting out of control. Shiba Inu getting that pump. People running into SHIB. My wife is happy. XRP, the 3 billion minted. Dude, we told you this weekend they minted 3 billion in Tether. You knew the pump was coming. You're going to play games, you know what I mean, with $3 billion coming your way and liquidity, or you're just going to sit there like, you know. So anyway, I got some ideas here. Target, if we could break to the upside, if we could hold 71.8, be pretty interesting, and we could get to 75,000. That's the target of a flag that I was looking at earlier. If you're in my trading group, I went over this parabolic curve to the upside here and talked about how the rising wedge was going to break to the upside, right? We went over this so many times. Last night, I kept saying, as long as we stay above the 200 SMA, we're good to go, all right? You know what I'm saying? This is my key to my strategy. Let me go to a nicer, cleaner chart here so you can see exactly what I'm saying oh so sweetly. There's a nice little cup and handle on Catcoin. That thing might go up 34%, just something to look at there at 1044. And I wasn't even going to show that to you. You just got lucky because it flashed on the screen. So, hey, pay attention. You might just get a gem like that on the back end here. So here's what I want to show you about Bitcoin and my strategies. And I talked about it on the 1 hour. I talked about it on the 4 hour. I went over this yesterday in depth and all weekend long. I prepared you guys for the move. Number one, you knew you were in, look to me like kind of a bull pennant. But, so I called it a symmetrical triangle to be safe, but it had bull pennant vibes. We knew we had to get back above 71,005 to remain bullish. We knew that we made a low, a high, and a higher low. I told you as long as we stayed above the 200 SMA, we were likely going further to the upside, right? That's my go-to. However, there was a chance that we hit the top of the pattern last night. We just kind of came back down to the bottom of the pattern and squiggled. That's what it looked like was likely going to happen, but we made a rising wedge. And once I drew the rising wedge for you, I told you that rising wedges can break out parabolically, straight to the upside. That's exactly what we saw. Now the 4 hours a little overbought, right? But it's above resistance. This is beautiful. We are so close to price discovery yet again for Bitcoin. We are inches away from an all-time high. And for an asset this big, I mean, that's pennies, baby. That's pennies. So I'm excited to see what's happening. We have a big red bar on BOOKMAP. Shout out to BOOKMAP. Link in the description below. All right. I do receive a commission from BOOKMAP. So if you jump on in and you get BOOKMAP, you will get it for the least amount. You could get it anywhere in the world, really, through the Crypto Lifer link. And they're the great people. Awesome company. Shout out to Bruce. We love you, Bruce. And everybody over there. So $73,000 is a fat target here because it's Big Red. If you watch me, you know what Big Red is. Big Red is the biggest order of liquidity. 1,000 Bitcoins wanted to be sold at $73,000, right? But there's also some accumulation guys. There's guys 700, 100, about another 1,000 Bitcoins, almost more than that, about 1,300 between the areas of 71.5 and 71,000. You can see that's big support now because you got some big buys at 71,000 and 71,500. That's BOOKMAP. That's going to show you. You know what I love about BOOKMAP is you go to their website and use my link to go to the website so you get the discount. Don't play games. But if you go to BOOKMAP, right, I just like how they show it. A trading platform displays market. See what the candlesticks are hiding. You can see candlesticks all you want, but can you see the order block? Can you understand what's happening in price action? I teach you guys how to get short squeezes all day long. On this channel, we must have shown in the 1,200 day episodes, I must have shown 600 to 700 short squeezes, maybe more than that. And we continue to do this every single day and show you how to nail the market. So that high was beautiful. The 1 minute got bearish divergence. I did post a chart. I said, man, there's a chance this thing could continue to moon here. So what I did is I immediately went like this when I woke up and I opened up a long. When we got up here, I was up like $90, then $50, and then I just took it off the table. Why? Because I said, you know, I could see the stochastics pointing down, and I saw that the 1 hour was away for the 21. We're going to break that down in a second. Then I told my students, I said, yes, I may have been long, but we just lost the trend line. And I said, and now we were right here. I said, you do not want to lose the 200 SMA. I said, if we lose the 200 SMA, look for a move to the downside. My strategy last night, if you had just waited for price action to get above the 200 and open up a trade, you would be in the money right now. I go out of my way to make trading so simple and easy. It took me 15 years to figure out how simple it could have been. I was doing all sorts of things for years until I nailed it. You know what I'm saying? And look at that, boo. Once you got above the 200, this thing was gone, baby, gone. If you had missed that, there's a beautiful flag here to the upside. You know I trade my flags. That's all I do. If you just do what I do over and over again, you're just eventually just going to get taken care of. Then we had a beautiful double bottom here. Look at that. It's a double bottom. Clear as day. Break it to the upside. Then we made another flag here. Like you could have just kept taking them. This is my strategy, just hitting the flags all day long. Then you could have traded the falling wedge. Look, there's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there. Broke to the upside. And then eventually, we got bearish div. You see this swinging up, but this is swinging down. And you got yourself some bearish divergence there. And then you lost the 200 SMA. Bang, right? So succession. This is how you can figure it out. It's not that hard. The 1 minute is an amazing asset, for you. It really can. It's instrumental in changing my entire trading style. Most people tell you stay off the 1 minute. It's for degens. I'll be honest, the 1 minute will teach you how to trade the weekly. Now, again, I am a guy who invests on the weekly. I use big time frames. I don't sit on the 1 minute. I can trade any single time frame. I can trade the 1 month, the weekly, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. You're going to be able to do this. I'm going to get you going, baby. I'm going to be able to get you going. Shout out to all the beautiful people here. We love you. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody. So here's the deal. We now see a bullish divergence on the 1 minute, but it was only so strong as support or resistance. Where's our support and resistance here? Let's take a look on the smaller time frame. So you can see you got a little bit of support here. You kind of breached this area here like you're playing with it, like you bounced, and now you're kind of testing with it right now. You are in a falling wedge. Falling wedges do break out 68% of the time. You do have a slight div there, but it's not that strong. I'm telling you, when you lose the 200, you're likely going to go further to the downside. What's the bullish scenario? Well, I see something brewing. Could we make a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder here? Come out like this, make this flat, and then we'll have a beautiful consolidative move back to the upside. And we can already see our target before we even go here. And so this is what is a possibility here. I've seen it many times. That would take us to 76,250. All right. This could be one of our next big moves to the upside. Definitely, right? Bang, bang, bang. So now we have resistance here at 70,000, or support there at 70,300. So anyway, the 1 hour, whenever you get far away from the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour, you're going to come to it. Very simple. We pull a Fibonacci here. The 618 is waiting. We might hit the 0.65. We could do what I showed you on that 1 minute and consolidate. So this is what I call the twisted sister. It's really quantum theory. I set up two possible movements in reality, right? Reality could take two poles. We don't know which way reality is going to move. Reality could go this way. Reality could go that way in time, right? It's like, and so if reality goes sideways, we take away the falling wedge and we trade the beautiful symmetrical or the flag. If the reality comes down, we look for more 618.5 fibs in the 21, and we take that trade to the upside, all right? So that's kind of what we do. And we have really key support here, too, at about 71,500. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't lose it, all right? All the miners are falling as they sell Bitcoin. Yeah, they have to sell Bitcoin because, honestly, my Mara play was speculative. To see what, I believe that Mara could have beat out Bitcoin in my mind because it was smaller, but it honestly didn't. Nothing beats buying Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And if you saw me, I put, $7,000? I think I put 15 grand in Mara, right? Between 9, I put basically 10 grand at around 8 or 9, and then I threw the extra 5 at around 21, right? So the 5 is down, but the other one is up. But I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into Bitcoin, so I put I put 0.1% what I put into Mara, what I put into Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. If you did what I did, you were buying Bitcoin all the time, constantly. Like, you could just, if you mirrored me live on this live stream, I consistently bought Bitcoin over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? To the point of no return, honestly. Like, and you guys might have thought I was nuts how much I was buying. You know what I mean? So, YouTube just did that fake out for me where it said stream was finished, and I was like, oh my gosh. So no lag at all today, right? I don't know what happened last night. There was something wrong with the servers. Really didn't think like it was anything to do with me. I really believe it was something wrong. Maybe it might have been Restream too. You have to remember I'm going through three companies. So it's my company, then it's Restream, then it's YouTube. So there's some, there could be some, we don't have any fail safes there throughout that succession movement of the feed. Shout out to the 1,281 people here on the live, 300 likes, 199 in chat revenue. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Today's live is perfect. If I told you how much I was up, I think you would be pissed. So, and honestly, I would be afraid for my safety. So I can't publicly tell people how much I'm up, but I'm up a lot. All right. Enough to buy thousands and thousands of three-piece handmade suits. I just married you, ready to learn, ready to crush. Shout out to my man, Joel Machine. Jump on in, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 4-hour divergence on Hex. What's your take? Thank you. Shout out to Daily Bread. Celebrate the first super chat on a live from Daily Bread. Thank you so much, Daily Bread. We appreciate you, and we love you, and we thank you for your constant viewership, support, and love, and for giving a super chat. You didn't have to do that, but you did. That's good karma coming your way. So I look at the 1-hour time frame, and the stochastics have to reset. The 21 has to come back into price action. Looks like we're going to get some sideways movement here for most of the day, or a pullback back to the 618. Very unlikely we're going to continue to pump here. So if you're worried you're going to miss out, you're likely going to get a chance to get in this afternoon. It is False Move Monday. But when volume comes in this hard, False Move Monday does disappear when things get when we're in bullish times, and it's all bull all day long, baby. Woo! Shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm feeling good in the three-piece. Feeling lovely, loving life, and you should too. This is a beautiful time to be alive, everybody. We are about to get a halving so soon. The halving is coming. 10 days, 10 hours, 10 seconds. Look at that, 10, 10, 10. That was weird, right? And how about this eclipse today at 3:30? It's got everybody on edge. CERN, right, is doing a particle acceleration today. Looking for a particle of some type, right? NASA firing rockets into the sun, right? Something crazy is going on. We had the earthquake a few days ago, which people said they heard an explosion and it shook. Things are crazy. You know what I mean? Must be one of the few people that are down today. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Never count another man's money. Amen. Yeah. I love that. Because what does it do for you? Sam, a word on AERO. Oh, AERO is just absolutely out of control. I looked at my AERO bag and was like, wow, right? So we told you Bitcoin's likely going to retrace back down to the 21-day moving average. You can see that the Stokes are coming down. I'm going to wait for a more optimal time to trade, all right? And we could stay on the 1 minute, but we might just get faked out playing games with it. See what I'm saying? And we could even look for a slanted head and shoulder here on the 50-minute time frame. They're like, Lifer, how do you always know what's going to happen? Because the moving averages tell you a story. See how this curved and you come down? It was a massive move. That was a short squeeze like you wouldn't believe. 72,800 really, right? If we bring this up a little, yeah. It's all about the eights every time, 72.8. I tell you, it's about the fives and the eights. I preach this so much. Look where we just bounced, 71,800. Told all my students that would be our first level. We lose that, we come back down to 71,005. It'd be awesome if we don't lose 71,500. So now that we have a feeling of what's going to happen for price action, because we know how to read the 1 hour time frame, we know the 4 hour looks a little bearish, and we know we had a massive short squeeze to the upside. We could take a chill pill. I could delete all my work. We can head on into the weekly, and we're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We're going to look at the total market cap. We're going to take a look at the DXY. We're going to deep dive the macro charts here and get ready for our Monday like we do every single day here on the channel and every single week. If you're with me last night for the weekly candle close, we showed bullish weekly candle close. It was so bullish, it was ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? NY quake was 1 kilometer below the surface. It's the highest a quake has ever been recorded in New York. In history, right? Yeah. So here we are. We have beautiful support at 65,500. How many times did I say that? Over and over and over again. 65,500 to the upside, baby. To the upside. As long as we stayed above 65.5, I was bullish. When we got below it there, I was like, oh man, it didn't look good. It didn't look good, but we then ripped back above it. Then I talked about 67,200, right? Because I see this was another flat area that we held very nicely. Bang. 67,200 as well. It was like 180, 200 really. And I said and then I saw this level and I said, man, I'll throw this in there. And I was just like, as long as we make a weekly above 67.2, I'm in a good mood. Like I don't need anything else. You see what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang. When should I start to buy Bitcoin? 6 years ago, you're funny. Shout out to Master Friend, man. That's the Aries. Aries, we're smart Alex, man. We laugh at our own jokes. We do. And we chuckle hard. And like, it's just part of being an Aries. We're kind of, we have that mischievousness to us, man. And we like to laugh, man. So shout out to Master Friend. 6 years ago. Yeah, but, yeah, take a time machine, right? Feels like we're going to 80K before a dump down to 25 to 30%. This cycle is going to be fantastic. Don't let paranoia get y'all. I'm 37 and the world was supposed to end in 60 to 20 times since I was born. Trust God and live life. Exactly. Amen, Kenny G. I'm the same with you, man. Anything could happen at any given moment in time. And honestly, whatever happens, we'll go back to the source. You came from the source. You'll go back to the source. You have nothing to worry about. And Aries gang, my birthday's tomorrow, baby. Woo! 41 years old. Nice having a birthday with a Bitcoin halving. It's kind of the coolest birthday in the world, baby. Shout out to all my Aries babies and everybody out there. I'm not going to single just the Aries. I love each and every one of you. I don't care if you're a Virgo. I don't care what you are. Why Virgo? I don't know. My sister's a Virgo. It just came to mind. Yo, my boy Sammy, check out Gala Games, baby. Every time. Baby BONK. Ree! My B-Day is April 13th. This Saturday. The best B-Day present I can have asked for. Bitcoin back above 72,000. Amen. Hey, don't say that. It's not there yet, right? Hey. But yeah, boom. Bro, I'm also for the 9th. Happy birthday. I also for the 9th. Happy, thank you, bro. I'm also for the 9th. Wow, you wrote it 3 times. Thank you, Richard Ibarra, though. I appreciate it, man. Birthday boy, Sebby. Tomorrow, guys, you got to wish me the biggest birthday ever. We're going to have a birthday blast tomorrow. It's going to be huge. Orange did pump nicely back to the upside. I'd like to see that. When Bitcoin pumps, all those ordinal coins are going to continue to move. So now, look. We could say we have a little resistance on the weekly so far. Oh, actually, we broke above it because this is our resistance, see? And on the weekly, we're going to call it, where did this candle open? It opened at 71,000. Or no, 60. Oh, sorry, no, where did it close? Yeah, 71,280. I like 71,500 because it's the fives. But the weekly, look, that's going to be your weekly support where these 2 candles closed. Just like this was your weekly support. All right? And that was weekly support. Look, previous resistance became support on the weekly. That's an SR flip. You just SR flipped 69,000. Telling me that 69K will likely hold the deal here. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's telling me, that 69K will hold. So, and I'm seeing that label there. I don't think I need that. Hold on. I left that label up there, but yeah, that one right there, the cheer label. There we go. Okay. What's your very low cap altcoin conviction? I got so many, man. I got so many. So many. Bye. My children's father's B-Day is 420. I love it. March 12th, but I've had Aries friends my whole life. My man. They're the best, aren't they? My son is a Virgo. Amen. Let's move on into the 3-day chart now. Now, the one thing that has me just concerned is the space away from the 21. When the weekly gets this far, but they're actually moving together, and this could actually be just a long successive movement up like this while the 21 continues to move. That golden cross told us something was brewing. We went over that, and so far, if you just played the moving averages, they told you exactly what to do. When this got tight, it told you to get in. Tight moving averages. Tight moving averages. You're going to hear me say the same things over and over and over again till I'm blue in the face. And eventually you're going to be like, I get what he was saying. Sam was giving me the sauce. I didn't even realize it. And Sam was telling me exactly what was going down. I talked about this being a double bottom last night, right? We went over it. It's a clear double bottom. Clear as day, right? I mean, that's just, it is what it is, right? The measured move of the double bottom is wick to wick here. Or wick to, I take it from the middle section of the neck to what we call like the, I guess the leg line or whatever. And that takes us to 78,395 just off the bat. And that's just, there's a 68% chance this double bottom plays to the upside. It is what it is. So just remember that. Keep that in the back of your mind. Whenever people are getting crazy and drawing 1,000 indicators, always come back to simplicity. Always say, what is that? That's a double bottom. Double bottoms break up 68% of the time. Done. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink. Don't reinvent the wheel, as my father used to say. Don't overthink it. Guys have been doing TA for a long time. They've already proved a lot to us. We just got to listen. Now, the one thing that I saw was it could have been a descending triangle. That's out. That's done now. Like, that can't even, that was somewhat of an idea because we had that flat bottom in the moving top. But that had been thrown completely out the window. And then we went for the daily time frame. The daily really gave us the best idea of what was going to happen here. And again, this could be a fake out breakout. It's a Monday. What if they bring us back inside the pattern? So what is the bearish scenario here for today? Because everyone is bullish. I got to be the honest guy and show you what could happen. That everyone just wants it to go up. And of course I do too. I want to sit here and just, blow horns and scream, let's go, and just wow out, right? But we can't do that. We must stay level-headed. We must stay driven. We must stay focused on the fundamentals. So here's the deal. If Bitcoin breaks back inside this pattern, it will come back and test the bottom. That still won't be too bearish. 67,250 would hold. So if this is a false move Monday, bull trap, and they break us back down, we still get tight, and then we could still get our massive move up. If I was the market maker, this is exactly what I would do. Why? Because I wouldn't let you guys get it so easy. The only thing is most people that got in put stop losses here and here. That's the smart thing to do. Even if you had only been taking TA for like a year, you would have put support or resistance here and put your stop loss below. That's why I try to tell people it's like the simple way to trade really plays out. A lot of people don't think so, but it really does. I forgot the last time I went to the doctor. Should I? That's up to you, my friend. Probably. I don't know. Just eliminated the fattest copperhead snake I've seen in years. Yikes. Are you from Florida? I'm afraid of the poison. I'm not afraid, but I'm concerned about poisonous snakes in Florida. I don't want to get bit by a poisonous snake. Good morning, Sammy. Can you check ELU on Mexi? We don't see. And the thing about Massachusetts is our woods are easy. Like, we just have to worry about kind of bears in the backcountry, but really, not really much. You know what I mean? And like, we don't have scorpions. We don't have, like, we might have some poisonous spiders, but they're so rare. So, like, when you go walking in New England, like, it's pretty laissez-faire. But I guess when I go on a nature hike in Florida, I'm going to have to worry about, like, copperhead snakes, pythons, gators, freaking mountain lions. Like, or what, like, what, maybe not mountain lions, but what is it? I don't even know what I'm talking, a lynx. So I'm probably just out of my mind with the imaginations. I just see myself running from alligators. No! We got mosquitoes the size of quarters in some parts. I've seen those here, even in Massachusetts. I live near a pond swamp. And so right around now, the mosquitoes start coming in and they get bad. So, like, I don't see how the mosquitoes could be any worse from where I live. They're absolutely horrendous where I'm at right now. The Black Panther, the Chupacabras can get you too. Yeah, I heard about the Chupacabras, man. They're going to get us. Jay Baker, you're right up my alley, bro. You probably know. I got to stop. You're going to get my mind going. All right, so the daily, looking good. Let's take a look at the RSI. RSI still has legs. MACD's just getting across. This tells us this is just, the party's just getting started, kids. The party's just getting started, as a Boston guy says. Babe, I took care of it. It doesn't matter. I played a cop. I play a fireman. My name's Marky Wahlberg. It doesn't matter, babe. I can do this. I can trade Bitcoin. I'm better than The Rock. The Rock got into all these other things. And then Tom Brady, I told Tom Brady to get into the gala. He didn't get into the gala. I told him. Gala's the best. Instead, he had to go FTX with that guy. I don't know what he was doing. Tom, I can do this, Tommy. I can show you what to do, Tom. I'm the best. I did it before. Shout out to everybody here in the live. We appreciate you. We love you. And thank you so much for coming on in every single day. All right? Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up your butt. If I can make you laugh, I can make you gains, right? The mosquitoes are big enough to need a driver's license in Florida. Yikes. South Florida here, the mosquitoes have landing gear. I think I just got rugged by Sumu. I'm sorry, man. I live in the South Ocala National Forest. Just pay attention to your surroundings. You'll be fine. Find some backwoods boys and go have some fun. I can't wait. Why don't you come on and show me? We'll come to Ocala, man, and we'll meet you up there. We really want to make a bunch of trips. We get around, me and my family. We're going to go around the whole state. In 10 years, I'll know more about Florida than the people that live there. I'm telling you right now. I lived in New York City 20 years. I knew more about New York City than half the people that live there. I said, you ever been to this bar? You ever been over here? I said, man, you know why? Because when you live somewhere, you're set in your ways. But when you come somewhere, I want to see it all, right? So Bitcoin's back above the key level. If the daily candle, so we just want to see the daily candle close above 71,300. Where did this close right here? This opened at, 71,300 is our daily support. So as long as we can just get a candle to close above this level where these bounce, we're going to be good to go. So you just want to make sure that we never go lower than this on the 12-hour of the daily. We just go sideways in a flag and continue, or even continue to pump. If we lose this level, we'll be testing this top trend line. If we test this top trend line, we'll come likely to the bottom of the pattern. These are just the facts at hand, everybody. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bear news. The 8-hour, which is my go-to, which was low too and really showed us the way, is a little overbought as well. The 21's a little far away. The 4-hour, we got a cross there. I showed this to my trading group. The 21 was crossing the 200 SMA. And then look, you're about to get a golden cross on the 4-hour time frame. You kind of had a little, but you're going to get a preemptive golden cross. These are tweezer tops. This is somewhat bearish, right? The 4-hour is overbought on the stochastics RSI, but no crazy hidden bullish divergence or bullish divergence. Nothing seems to be at hand there, right? Let's now go to the 1-hour. And you can see how I'm moving you through from the weekly to the 3-day, to the daily, to the 12-hour, to the 8-hour, to the 4-hour. I'm showing you the succession of price action. You can trade any one of these time frames if you'd like, okay? Look how price action isn't flying up or flying down. I got you calm. I got you knowing when I can tell you when price action is really not going to do anything yet. And I can tell you when price action is about to move. I watch price action for like 12 hours a day. I don't know. I have more price action for Bitcoin stored in my brain than almost any human being I've ever met, right? Facts. So you're going to get good at whatever you put your effort into and do all the time, period. So what's the bullish scenario? The bullish scenario is this level holds 71,300 is daily support. You'd like to see this bounce back up and start going sideways here. You'd like to see the 1-hour twist on this, and you'd like to see, the 21-day moving average come and cross. Once the 21 crosses the daily support, it's going to be likely that we don't go below it again. You see what I mean? It's a beautiful sign and idea. So because I know where the 21 and price are, and look, I'll teach you this. Let's back test it for a split second. I'm going to use my replay tool for you and teach you. I love teaching. It's the funnest thing to do, to teach someone and show them things that they didn't know before and watch them go, oh my God, what? How did you, So look, price action will start to pump. Once I see price action gapping away from this, see the white line in price, I know that we're getting extended. Right at that point, we hit the 200 SMA and you're away from the 21. If you have previous resistance or previous support, which is resistance now there, you're so likely coming down to this 21-day moving average. So like right here, if we didn't know what was happening, like say this was today, I'd be like, everyone, it's likely we're going to head back down to the 21 before we continue to pump. I said, then we grab this and we can get our move back up, but this is what I'm looking at, right? And look what happened. We come to the 21, right? Boom. All right, so I just want to show you, that's how I knew what happened. I knew that. And I back-tested this for 10 years. So I'm going on 10 years. When I show you this, it's not just because I saw it one time. It's not because I saw it 50 times. It's not because I saw it 100 times, because even that wouldn't be good enough to put my life on the line and show you, put my whole reputation on the line. I'm only going to put my rep on the line if I've done this thing like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 times. And I'm telling you I have. You guys seen it. We don't take days off here. 7 days a week, 2 days on the live stream on the weekend. I did a class, both back-to-back each weekends. I did a class from 9 to 12. I put in 14 hours a day on the weekends, for crying out loud. Look, then we have this interesting kind of inverted head and shoulder. We had you here. Remember I told you this was likely going to break out? I'm just taking you through how I was showing you what was going to happen to Bitcoin, right? I longed this. We came up. We had to break through the 200 SMA. We didn't. We finally got above. When I told you we got above, remember we longed this. We got that spike up yesterday. We sold it quickly. Took my gains. We came back down. Now you're away from the 21 here. You're going to have to come back to the 21 before you can pump again. We make a flag. We touch the 21. Then we hang out with it. We did some dolphin dippage and we stayed in the flag and we popped to the upside. If you just keep your flags, see, just stayed in the flag. Low stochastic, 21-day moving average. Now we're here again, right where we were here. Right where we were here. You're going to have to come back to the 21 before you can continue to go up. It's just simple, everybody. Once you understand this concept, trading becomes very simple. It's not that difficult. It removes emotions because you can see what it is for a fact. Like, it's a fact. See, I needed a constant. Like, when you do science experiments, you need a variable and a control. I needed a control to be able to do experiments, and I had no control, and I had no idea what was happening. And that's why my TA was suffering. I didn't know what was going on. I was struggling 10 years ago. I had some testing. I had some, I knew what the MACD and stuff was, but I did not know how to use it. I had no idea what I was doing, everybody. But I sat and I played with these charts over and over and over again. And eventually I became to find that there was a constant. And the constant was that price will revisit the 21. Once I had a constant and a control, I had something to build on, something to be able to grow on. And then I had models. Then I built models off of these ideas. And then I had the 200. And then I built and built and built. And now I got so many cool little models to show you and ways to trade. And then with proper risk management executed, it just becomes awesome, right? So here's the deal. I see us headed, I would love to see a bounce here. So one of these two things would happen. Now, if we lose the daily, I told you, we're going to retest the top of the triangle, and then we're going to come back down. And then we have, 69,000 too. All right. It works on every single time period. As you get higher, though, the buffer changes. It's very direct on the 1 hour. It's very direct on the 4 hour. The daily, also pretty direct. As you get into the 3-day, the weekly, and the bigger time frames, you can get more space. Like, for instance, see how this just pumped here on the 1 hour? That could be like a half a year to a year on the weekly or the monthly. You see what I mean? So just understand that, like, you have to be able to extrapolate the ratio of the data from a bigger to a smaller time frame. I close my eyes because I'm trying to see how I'm explaining this to you inside of a realm of insanity. Okay? Remember, nobody taught me this stuff. This is all self-taught. I was showed the MACD, I was showed the indicators, but nobody showed me this stuff. This stuff all was self-taught through just playing with the charts. That's why I tell everyone, I don't care how much YouTube you watch. I don't care who you learn. You gotta actually start touching the charts. That's why in my trading group, I force people to post charts. And it's funny, I haven't been saying it as much as I used to. Post some charts, please. If you're struggling, here's the main reasons. If you come to my trading group and you struggle, here's the main reasons you're struggling. You're not posting charts to the learning library. You're talking too much inside the chat. You're chatty Cathy all day long, which I don't mind. I'm a chatty guy. I get it. But you can chat a little bit, work a little bit. This is where when you enter my Discord, it should be you should be like clearing their desk. You should be like cleaning your glasses, and you should be ready to work. Like, my Discord is when you're working, baby, and you're getting it in. You're learning from all these. Look at all these charts getting pushed, right? And you can see kind of people talking. New member here. So much to take in. Is there a video or an area? Yep. And he says the content directory. The content directory is basically a what people are charging $2,000 to $3,000, and you get it for $99, man. You know what I mean? You get access to this for $99 a month. It's absolutely beautiful. If you pay for the year, $1,000, get that discount. How do you do it? How do you get into the crypto lifer? How do you learn all the stuff that I've learned? Basically, since I was 24, I'm now 41, my 17 years of market information. I traded the Toronto Stock Exchange. I traded the New York Stock Exchange. All right. I traded Bitcoin. I traded gold, silver, all sorts of assets in my life, right? hit this link right here and go to cryptolifer.com. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. Give me 1 month of your life and tell me it wasn't the most unique experience that you've ever encountered. Join today, and join today. Get the education you deserve from someone that doesn't take a day off. I'll push you not to take a day off. You will innately become a better decision maker. Things will happen better for you in trading if you hang out with me every single day. I just firmly believe the education will resonate. Hit consent. Join my newsletter too as well. Put your email address in here. Give me a little bit of your time, which is 10 seconds to type in your email address, and I'm going to give you so much value back. Please subscribe to that. All right? So go to cryptolifer.com. It's in the pin section. Makes it very simple and easy to jump on in to the trading group. All right, so here we have it. And you're like, how did you know price action was going to be flat, Sammy, and not move anymore? It's all based on data, my friends. It's all based on data. So here we are. The 4-hour still bullish too. The 4-hour could rock us and just bring us right back down inside this pattern. It's false move Monday. Do not get comfortable. Never get comfortable in trading. Always be weary. Always be ready. Always have a plan. And always have both scenarios at hand. What if we don't do what I think we're going to do? And who cares what you think, feel, or believe? The charts will show you. What numbers do you use for your indicator lines? The SMA specifically. If I had to pick one, the 21 and the 200, that's it. That's all you need. And the 50. The 50 is nice too. Yeah. Don't play yourself and join our family today. The 99 is the best place to be. Seize the day. We love you. We love it. Cozy Trades. What number? Yeah. All right. Read the testimonials. You'll know you're in the right place. Yeah, there's thousands of testimonials from people around the world. If that doesn't convince you, like they're by the thousands. I couldn't even read. I read them as they came, but if I tried to read them all right now, I think I would sit here for days on days. It doesn't. Look at this. This goes on and on and on. More than any other trading group I've ever seen. I've never seen this many. But not many trading groups don't take a day off, right? I think we may be the only one that takes no days off. All right. And I travel with no days off. I bring my equipment wherever I am. My dedication to you is bar none, my friends. I love y'all. The love is real, man. If you're living in love, put a 333 in the comment section. If you're living in love, I want to see 333s, baby. I want to see hearts. I want to see people that live in the love frequency, the strongest frequency in the game. If you live in love, you cannot be denied. You have to understand this. You live in love and gratitude, and really, you're going to live in abundance. Those two things produce abundance through a frequency, a vibrational energy that you create. It's a force field around you that's just pulling in the energy, pulling in the progression. I can teach you how to do this. Rebuild your subconscious mind. Tackle your life. Go where you want to go. Become who you want to be. Manifest your destiny through quantum theory in your mind. You can do this, man. You could do this. I know you can. I did it. I was lost wearing Costco's jeans, working on a night shift. Nothing wrong with Costco's jeans. They were great. But I'm just saying, I wore the same jeans for days. I worked at a night shift. I rode my bike to work in the rain. I carried my bike at the train. It hurt my shoulder. I didn't care. I grinded for my family. I worked a night shift for 6 years of my life. All right, it wasn't fun. I thought it was fun. I was outside of society. I was alone. I didn't always dress in a three-piece. I didn't always have thousands of people yelling at me. I didn't always have, super chats. I didn't always have the love, man. But you know what? I knew it was out there. And I knew that if I really pushed myself, that anything was possible. And I want you to know that you can too. I want you to know that you can too. All right, let's take a look at this. So this is where we sit with Bitcoin. If this level doesn't hold, we're testing the top of the trend line. We test the top of the trend line. We could bounce. Could be a beautiful retest right there. I would really look for 70,800 as a possible beautiful bounce. And there's a chance we never go lower here and we actually start to get a nice move back up and we channel. If we channel, I'm taking this trade. It would be awesome. It looks like it will be around 4 or 5 or somewhere around between 5 and 8 p.m., which is my favorite time to begin my weekly trading. You know me, I usually take Mondays off. I don't go hard all day Monday. If I see something, I'm going to take it. If it looks this hot and it's tight, I'll take it. But for the most part, I'm going to leave Monday alone. Let them do their false move. All right. Costco's is a stretchy demon. Now we'll actually pretty comfortable. Yeah. And if you watch my win rate, I've shared it many times. I've gone 22 straight, 9 out of 10. Many times, many, like to the point of no return. Just show up, man, and watch me every day. Always positive vibes from you, Sam. Thank you. If you're asking about win rate, then you don't know about me. And everybody, like almost everyone on YouTube knows about, or not on YouTube, but in the crypto world knows about me now. If you're asking about my win rate, you just don't know about me, man. All right. Amen. I'm new here, but your charisma is actually staggering and really pulling me in. Shout out to Portal Breaker. We love you, man. Thank you for jumping on in. The charisma comes from God, man. God gave me that charisma, baby. My dad, too. My dad was a fly dresser, man. He knew how to bop and weave, baby. My dad was the man. I lost both my parents this year. If you're new to the channel, my mother died on Thanksgiving in front of me while she was talking. My dad died of a massive heart attack on May 1st. The anniversary of my father's death is coming. It's coming. And I never took a day off, not once, even though my parents died. We kept pushing every single day, and each and every one of you made it possible. You supported me beyond belief. Thank you. I'm not going to mention it again. I know I mentioned my mother's death a lot, but it still hits me hard that she died. I can't believe it. This little dove is for my parents. It's their name. It's Jimmy and Irene. Finn and Daisy was their nicknames. My dad with the Irish, my mom with the Daisy. May they always live in my memory. They have a place on my screen forever. My mom and dad, I'll never forget them. They brought me into this world. They gave me everything I have. I used most paid indicators and haven't had many gains as joining the 99 using the indicators from the trading view. Look what he said. He wrote a $5. He said, I use most paid indicators and haven't made as many gains as just joining the 99 using the indicators from trading view. Lifer for life. I could teach you to become the indicator. You just use the basic stuff and you're there. You're strong and brave. You're a great person. You're a great person for saying that. I love you, man. You can mention it as long as you want. Never gets old. We love you, brother. Thank you. God bless you, man. You people are amazing people. So look, it's almost like we're flat, right? Bitcoin is flat right now. So crazy. It's just sitting flat. It almost makes me think, am I stuck in, did I keep on the, I felt like I kept the pause button on. So this is what I got for you, man. You basically know exactly how to trade Bitcoin right now. I could disappear for the day and you guys know what's up. I gave you the sauce. I backtested sauce quickly for you and showed you some action. Shouts to the 527 people here on the live. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. We get 1,000 likes every day, baby. This is April 8th. It's supposed to be the end of the world. I'm messing with y'all. And who's going to go outside and look at that thing? Don't stare at it, apparently. And when I was a kid, I did look at it. I'm still good, but maybe I'm not. Maybe something's wrong with me, man. It's probably what happened in my head, right? It's probably why I started buying Bitcoin when nobody else was. They were like, this guy, this guy over here. So we're coming back to this 21-day moving average. I would not, it's sad. It looks like we may lose this support here for Bitcoin. And I'll get rid of my squiggly wigglies over here. But whenever you see that gap, know that you're coming back to the 21-day moving average. This is how you also know you got a short squeeze. This is how you also know you should be taking profits pretty fast because it was just a violent move to the upside. All right. How did you start to learn if you have zero knowledge of any kind of TA? Oh, come on, man. Now you're playing. I'm not going to listen to that. I told you I got taught the indicators, my friend. Like, let's be real. You start to learn by taking my beginner's course. All right. I took my trading course. I teach a trading course the last Saturday of every month. I think the next time I teach it will be like May 18th. It's $150 for 2 hours. Most people will piece this. Most people will take this course. They'll piece it together into 2 to 3 weeks. I cram so much in that 3 hours and give you homework. Most people will piece it out and then charge you $2 to $3 grand. I'm telling you right now. Go out there and find the information that I'm giving you. I'm telling you right now. I did. I was out there. I know the competition. I studied it. Amen. Simple. Show up every day to the live and take notes. Sam's method is proven, and we rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Amen. Yeah. Anyone that knows the sauce knows the sauce. I'm almost just like, pay attention. Yeah. I learned to just use the SMA RSI. It's just because, Sam, just watch the lives and you'll learn a lot. How many people have learned how to trade by watching just my channel? Didn't even have to join the trading group. No, seriously, put a 333 if you've learned how to trade just by watching me for free. Watch this. Watch how many people put a 333. We give away the information every single day here. We give away the information every single day here, baby. Look at this. Me, 333, 333. For free, baby. Look at this. They never had to join the trading group. They learned for free. I gave it away. You know what? If you gave it away, you show that you're powerful. If you're powerful, you'll have more. If you have more, then you won't stop. If you don't stop, you continue to grow. If you continue to grow, you'll be successful. I just gave you the key to success. Give away your knowledge. Help everybody around you. Be as nice as humanly possible. Over provide. Give people more value than they've ever asked for. And then we stop talking and start giving you that value now. So if we lose this level, we're coming to that 618. We're touching the 200 SMA. There's a chance we get a bounce. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Could they give us a bit of a bounce? No, they're showing signs of more downside, right? As the RSI wants to come down. We could be making an inverted head and shoulder. This could propel us. If the 1 minute gets back above the 200, I'll flip bullish again. So if the 1 minute gets back above here, then we're doing that, what I showed you, that pattern that I showed you, and we are going to bounce off support. So we can watch the 1 minute time frame and the 1 hour. Those are going to be our real go-tos for the next hour or two. All right. But this curving down suggests that we do go lower, and we may test the top of the pattern. All right. Amen. Buy knowledge and give it away freely. It's hacking Solomon because the richest king it's hacking Solomon became the richest king ever. Amen. Exactly. 150 is nothing compared to what you can make. I want to join the group. I don't feel 100% ready. I don't want to waste people in the group. You're always going to be ready, man. Do not live in fear. If you don't think that a guy like me that believes in God that wants you to do well can't help you, then I don't know what to say. Jump onto the group. Give us a month of your time. Let's see what happens, my friend. I'm going to join the 99 right now. Let's go. Shout out to my man, DeFi Freak. We love you. Look at that. He's in. He's not wasting his time. He's going to get it in. He's going to get the knowledge that he knows is out there and make it happen. Let's take a look at the total market cap now for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at total. This is all of the coins, all right? Everything. Last night I showed you total was getting a golden cross. I drew this line. I showed it to my trading group. Let me show you what you would have gotten in my trading group. Right here. This was last night or yesterday at 10:43 in the morning. 1 hour golden cross approaching on total. Told me that this flag was likely going to break to the upside to this point of control. We're going to get to $2.58 trillion. And I could see this happening yesterday morning before it happened. Again, moving averages showed me the foreshadowing of price action. Then let's go back in time and show you how this happened. All right. I could see it before it happened, my friends. Oh, they don't let you do it on total because it's like a too big of an asset or whatever. But I could see this was here yesterday. We had a little dip and then we were gone. We had kind of a diamond too there, right? You could say, yeah, just open that up a little bit. But the point was, and we went past the target, which is pretty crazy, right? But the golden cross told me a big move was coming. And again, sometimes it's not about putting a stop or getting stopped out. This is when I load up. Like when I saw that, I bought more Bitcoin. I bought more altcoins. You see what I'm saying? When I saw that the total market cap was going to erupt, I got in harder, right? Let's take a look at the total market cap and break it down for you like I did on the Friday weekly macro analysis. I hope you're watching those every single Friday. It's a disservice not to, because it's really going to square away kind of what's happening and where you're at, all right? This is the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency, all right? Every single coin mashed together, showing us where we might be going. We have 2.69 as, I guess those wick resistance. You could say where these candles came, 2.64. But, the all-time high is brewing. Now, Bitcoin broke the all-time high. The total market cap did not, Look at ABT Motocross, AMB. Before watching you, my head was all over the place. Now I'm here with you. I've become the man I've always wanted to be. I'm joining the 99 when my daughter is here any day now. Love from Alex. We love you so much. We appreciate you. And we thank you so much for joining and jumping on in. And thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that. $50 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely stunning and amazing folks. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for jumping on in. We appreciate you. So the weekly, away from the 21-day moving average, but showing good signs of support and resistance, right? Resistance is 2.67. What I see happening is a likely kind of upward flag here, or even just a side, but this looks like it's just going to moon. So I know the Stokes are pointing down, but I could see them turn. And even as, this is a divergence. See how price action is going up while the Stokes went down? Very strong indication that we'll get some type of bigger move to the upside. The 3-day chart looks like it's about to erupt and explode. And I love the 3-day. And it's like my go-to chart. And the 3-day broke out of a flag. Let's zoom in here. I'm making this way too small for you. And you're like, I want to see it in its totality, Sammy. Why are you making me squint my eyes here? I get it. So look, that's a clean breakout on total market cap. And actually, let's make this a flag here. So you broke out of the flag beautifully on the 3-day chart. You just got to get above resistance at the all-time high. And so the total market cap's about to go in price discovery. It's a big deal, everybody. It's a real big deal. That's going to propel some altcoins to explode, in my humble opinion. This is telling me, unless we double top, which we very well may, I'm open-minded to anything that is possible in this realm. We'll get a breakout. Retest would be the key, and then we zoom back up. That target is $3.65 trillion, and the 3-day chart says it's coming. I like my 3-day. It's my go-to. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD. Look, the MACD's got nothing brewing for it. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a massive move up to $3.66 trillion in the total market cap. Let's take a look at total 3. The total market cap of just the altcoins, all right? Excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right? You see this? Excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, total 3. Total 3 also in what looks to me in a bullish rectangle. Bullish rectangles, okay? Known patterns that break out to the upside. A bullish rectangle, all right? 21 coming closer to prices. The stochastics are resetting. It's a very, very good sign. Altcoins look like they are about to absolutely explode out this flag to the upside. The target would take us further up to $1 trillion for the altcoins. They would speak for themselves. Market cap would rip. Bitcoin would rip. And boom, boom, boom. Body, blood, spirit in the 99. More than community. It's a business brotherhood. Find your people. Join today. I wouldn't be surprised if we come together and we start something huge. I think the 99 is bigger than something I ever thought. I believe something bigger is going to come out of the 99. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. Happy birthday, Eve. You're so nice, man. You're one of the nicest people I ever met. You've given so many memberships. You're giving me a birthday Eve present because you can't wait to be nice because you're such a giver, bro. I love you. I can't wait to meet you in real life and give you the biggest bear hug you've ever had in your life, man. No homo. Strong resistance. Need to break to get the new all-time high. Amen. Amen. The 99 is family. Life for Adam. We love you, man. Thank you for saying that. It's my birthday today. Shout out to Eddie Aguilar. We love you. Everybody, happy birthday, Eddie. I want to see 100 people wish Eddie a happy birthday today, baby. Happy birthday, Eddie. Yeah. What a day for a birthday, man. God bless you, brother. Shout out to all the awesome people here on the live. We appreciate you. We love you. And we care about you. We're going to get into the narrative soon. DPIN and RWA. We're going to show you some new hot coins. Every day we're going to find a new coin for you. The super chats are going to fly in. It's going to get crazy. I'm telling you right now, the show's about to get lit. Look at this. Happy birthday, Eddie. Look at all the people wishing you a happy birthday, man. Where else could you get the love like that? And watch this. Where is everybody from? Let's get a roll call. Watch this. Where is everybody from around the world? Put in where you're from around the world. I'm from Boston. All right? Formerly from Boston. Because a month from now, I'm going to say I'm from Sarasota. All right? Look, I can't type in the chat for some reason. Slow beans. Crazy. The chat's been slow. Chat's out of control, I guess. But where's everybody from? Let me know. Let me know. Wow. 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 Lisbon, Chicago, Indiana, and it just gets out of control when you see how many people are from around the world here. We got Mexico City, Portugal, Jamaica Plain, now New York City. I love Jamaica Plain. Shout out to Michelle. Spent a lot of time in Jamaica Plain. Jordan, Gaintopia. That guy's a smart man. Florida, Malaysia, Kansas City, Bay Area, Albania, Korea, Turkey, South Carolina, Denmark, 500 Brockton, MA, baby. 508 Brockton, Mass, baby. Malaysia, South Africa, Portugal, Dallas, Texas, Sarasota, baby. I love you. Can't wait to see you. My neighbor. Sarasota. Yeah. British Columbia, Saudi Arabia. Amazing. Pennsylvania. And it continues. And you guys can look at this. It's just going to continue to rip. You can see people from all around the world here. You are in a worldly place with worldly people doing a worldly thing. All right? So just understand that idea. I just want to make sure that I'm not like overloading. I want to make sure I'm pausing this here. There we go. Okay. So total market cap looks amazing. Let's take a look at our DXY. That has been in this giant head and shoulder pattern. Now the DXY could pump with Bitcoin. Just, it doesn't mean it not necessarily can't pump. But look, it's in a symmetrical triangle. In my lifetime, these mainly break to the downside. But it's a 50-50. It could go up either way. It could get a boom or it could get a dump. Now, it makes sense that it would dump. It doesn't make sense that it would pump, but you never know. All right. Happy birthday, Eve, from the Lifer team. Tinfoil hat. Much love, brother. Can't wait to claim you as a Floridian. Man, you guys are loving to have me down in Florida. I've never seen so many people want me so bad. Nobody wants me up here. Nobody wants me here in Mass, man. All my old friends just didn't even hang out with me Like, oh, he got rich and famous. We don't want to talk to him anymore. It's kind of weird, right? I'm not saying I'm that famous, but, you know, I know more people around the world than most people. But anyway, we're getting tight. I don't mean to brag. I want to stay humble. God, keep me humble. Oh, dear Lord, please keep me humble no matter what happens in my life, no matter how much I make, no matter what happens in my streams. Please keep me so humble. You know, bring me back down to base. You know, remind me of what matters, and don't let me become a big head. Amen. All right, let's take a look here. Tight moving averages above the 200 SMA on the daily does tell me that good moves could be happening, but in a downtrend, tight moving averages also play a role for a move down. The stochastics also look like they want to turn to the downside. We also see this giant, let me show you, and I'm going to draw it out for you nice and neat here using this path tool. But that to me is a complex inverted head and shoulder that would likely break the length of the neckline to the head here, and that would be a break to the downside. This would be awesome. Bitcoin would continue. Let me show you something. This is when Bitcoin, remember Bitcoin's rally? So if you flip this upside down, remember when Bitcoin pumped hard? This was the dollar dumped, right? So this is, look, 2016 all the way to 2018 in March. That was the dump. That's how when you got the bottom for the dollar, that was when you want to get out of the market of crypto. You get it? So when the dollar hit this level, then we had our beautiful run up, right? Bear market. The dollar pumps during the bear market. Then we got the pullback again. This was the 2020 rally. Look, February 2020 all the way, look, to the February 21, right? July 2021. And then we got a bear market. And now we've been rallying for a year now. What's interesting to me, and what had me a little realizing this is going to be one of a way bigger rally than the last two, like way bigger, is because, look, I mean, we've already made the move that was the entire move of both rallies on the DXY. Looks like we're going to do a double move here. This is going to be twice as big as the last rally based on what I'm seeing here. Unless the dollar makes a move back above here and we get some type of weird, you know what I mean? So I'm open-minded, but it is starting to show you. Look at this. That was your rally. Look, what I like of what I show you guys is it's not like some mental math thing that you guys have to figure out or know for years. I show you stuff that makes sense. It makes sense. And look, both of these reversals were spot on by divergences. Look at those beautiful divergences on the RSI. That one moved up while that moved down. That moved up while that moved down. And it told you. So when you see a giant daily divergence on the DXY, that's going to tell you something. We had one right here too. We did get a move back up. So I'm ready. I'm going to look at the DXY every single day for each and every one of you, and we're going to make it happen. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. And we saw a flag in Bitcoin dominance that suggested that Bitcoin was going to make a bit of a move here. We talked about it. See this ascending triangle? It suggests that you're going to see and look at the 3-day chart for Bitcoin dominance. It's suggesting that Bitcoin's about to go on a massive run. Whenever the 3-day chart is very bullish on Bitcoin dominance, it is telling you something big is happening for Bitcoin. All right? Now we're inside of a flag here on the 1-hour time frame, getting low too as well. Signs that Bitcoin is going to continue to rev here. So we may go sideways for a little bit. We may get a little love in some altcoins for a bit, but it's showing that this flag wants to rip and Bitcoin dominance is not done. Likely that trade that I'm talking about tomorrow, tonight at around 6 or 7 could make a big move to the upside. All right. Okay. What's good for a free AI bot to use, anybody? Me. I'm your best AI bot in the game. Let's take a look at U.S. Tether dominance. Everybody wants the easy way out. I'll tell you what, man. The easy way out leaves you with no skill. The hard way out leaves you with the most amount of skills humanly possible. So look at the DXY the DXY was in this flag too. We didn't like that, but it dropped out the flag like an anvil. Love it. And then we see this thing is inside of a big bear pattern here. And that's an M pattern too. Look at that. That's an M pattern, clear as day. Break to the downside, even if it comes up more sideways, break to the downside. Resistance at 457. I see this going all the way back to 2%. Nobody wants to hold the DXY. It's ridiculous, right? Unbelievable, ridiculous, right? Shout out to Stanford Mindco LLC. For 2 years, I have watched the lifer. You've showed up every single day. Your positive energy vibrates through the universe. But today I'm proud. I say I'm officially in the 99 and can't wait for the new journey, man. God bless you, Stanford Mindco LLC. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you. Don't sleep on the best VPN, PVGO for decentralized. Thank you for saying that. Anyone tell me that Ben the dog coin is bullish or not in the bull run? The Solana meme, max supply is 1 billion and it's new to the market. This coin launched February 20 and current market cap is only 11.5. Can do, somebody says, I've been hearing about Can do on and off. trying to push their memes on us. If you want to know what's up with Bitcoin, go back to the beginning of the stream where we went over Bitcoin for basically an hour straight. Once I finish Bitcoin, I do Bitcoin from 10 to 11 almost every single day, and then we move on from Bitcoin when we figure out what's likely going to happen with BTC. I will show you BOOKMAP, 71,800 for Bitcoin. We got to bounce off of the $500 level. That's a huge deal for me. I love it. Look at, we did get the bounce. Suggesting, in my humble opinion, that daily resistance and support, that previous resistance on the daily should hold. Where did I do that on this chart here, right? If we go to the daily, previous resistance should become support here on the daily time frame. That's what we want to see. The 4 hour starting to show it too. The 1 hour, I love it. Starting to get the curve here. Interesting. Hold up. I'm gonna just kind of get rid of my projections for a second. So really good sign. We're getting, now this flag could just absolutely, because Bitcoin's so crazy right now, there is a chance that this flag just absolutely rips right now to the upside. We've defended this support now at 71,380. Tells you that it may hold. 15-minute looks for a ripper right now to the upside. It really does. But I got to go back to my 1 hour and see that 21 just is. But again, maybe we pump hard and the 21 catches us later. We're just overly bullish, but it's unlikely. I look for the 7-minute to get above this point of control at 72,280 for confirmation of a bigger move. 15-minute looks so good to me right now, though. Like, that looks hot. I've traded this type of setup many, many times in my life, and it has played out. What keeps me wary is it's Monday, and we got the 21-day moving average to deal with. But, I like that we're right here. We'd have to break back inside the pattern, which would be super bearish, and in my mind would be something that, would turn me off from the trade anyway. You get what I'm saying? Where do I trade, everybody? I trade on MEXC. You know what I mean? If it's applicable in your territory, get yourself an RNSID today, and you can KYC. All right, if you hold the MEXC token, they'll take these fees to basically zero. But right now, it's 0.1 spot maker taker fee, 0% future maker fee, and 0.2% taker fee. And RNSID does look at your face, and it does take facial recognition. If you're not cool with that, something that you don't want to be doing, and it doesn't make, it just doesn't fit with your style, then head on over to Blowfin. I got a link to Blowfin in the description. Jump on into Blowfin. I'm telling you, you'll love it. 20,000 in and out, non-KYC. All right. And so that's what they do. If you go above 20,000 in and out, then you're going to have to KYC. So that's kind of why they do it, because they don't want people just like flashing massive amounts of money without having, so that's how they do it. Like, you can get away with little amounts, but big amounts, you're going to have to make sure you're doxxed. So Blowfin is where the whales are made, baby. Jump on in today. Fees are a little higher, I'll tell you that, but it's a great exchange. Has a lot of the same coins. The markets are awesome. I made sure too, because I was looking at their markets. I wanted to make sure they had good markets, and they do. All right. So DGen, look, they got DGen, they got ENA, they got all the hot new, they got Zeus, they got all the new coins. Remember, we got our free Zeus the other day. Remember that Zeus airdrop? And there it is, still holding up about $1 right now too. It's pretty awesome. So they got Slurf, they got Bohm, they got it all. They really do. They're on point. They mirrored MEXC. They knew that to compete, they would have to get the little ones, the big ones, and all the ones in between. And look, they got RWA, they got meme, they got it really nicely organized for you. It's a great way to understand and learn the market too. Like Pendo's RWA, Tokens RWA. Guys, I've been buying Token. I've been buying Rio. I've been showing you coins that I'm accumulating right now. The gains will come later on. All right, I got to jump on into the perpetual right now because I may make a trade here. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. It's starting to rev up right now, and it isn't a flag touching the 21. All right. And look, my go-to, the 1 minute could recapture the 200 SMA. Let's see if it recaptures the 200. That's going to be a key moment for me. It's either, look, it's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder here too. I did this yesterday. I front ran that we were going to get above it, and I played the right shoulder. The measured move is the length here to the upside. That's an inverted head and shoulder that could reverse us back to the upside here. I like what I'm seeing. Can the 1 minute get back above the 200? Let's take a look at my 15-minute chart here now. Inside of a beautiful flag, breaking out of the flag too as well. And we just hit that daily, we hit daily support and we held it nicely. Now this is a breakout. I don't like to buy breakouts. It's already breaking out a little bit. I'd be chasing on a Monday. But it's hard for me not to trade this because my trading style says there's a high probability that I'm going to look good if I trade this, if I open this trade. That I'm going to make money in front of everybody and everyone's going to be like, oh wow, the lifer did it again. You know, I don't like the curve 21. The 1 minute really has to get back above that 200 SMA for me to remain bullish for Bitcoin. Now, it would be super aggressive if I front run it right now. Okay? I am pretty aggressive when it comes to trading, though. 75,394. And then the low is 70,990. All right? It broke above the pattern. 140 for 478 on the trade. And I'm in the trade on this live trade. You just saw me. So not only do I go over the macro, not only do I teach you all of my strategies, tips, tricks, and ideas, not only do I, possess the ability to properly project what's happening to Bitcoin, and we nail it all the time, I'm also going to give you live free trades, show you where I put my stop, show you where I entry, and show you where I may get out. You know you're going to get resistance here too at 71,000 at 72,800. 72.8 is our next kind of level that we have to break back above to remain bullish. It's also false move Monday. I don't love trading Mondays. I could easily get smashed. We'll see what happens on the day. All right. We're down $4 there on the trade, down $3. We'll see what happens here. All right. Where were we now? U.S. Tether dominance, we loved it. Bitcoin dominance, we loved it. Let's take a look at the S&P futures too as well for you. So I'm telling you right now that it's very likely we're going to go sideways and pump to the upside. I'm giving you the projection. Very likely you can open up a trade on the S&P with a stop loss below 5,058, and you could still win this trade. You'd look at me gawking, how though? They're printing the money. I'm telling you right now, they're going to have to start printing money big time soon. We are in a bad spot. The more debt we're in, the more money they have to print. The more money they have to print, the more the dollar doesn't pay the debt off because the dollar loses value. It's literally like you're skating on thin ice that gets thinner every 5 seconds. Very, very crazy what's happening here with the dollar. Account's up absolutely huge today. Super excited to see the account ripping. All sorts of altcoins getting back up into good graces too. Right? People were FOMOing, then they got short squeezed. Right? 71,900 for Bitcoin, struggling to get back above key levels. All right? And we could be just kind of, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes all day and we go sideways too. You know what I mean? I'll be cool with that as long as we stay above 71,000. And where was my stop loss? 70,990, right? So my stop loss is pretty low, way lower than even the support section. So I'm always deeper than I need to be, all right? The humble trader tends to make more than the greedy trader, all right? S&P looks good to me. Let's continue to watch this. I'll do my macro analysis on Friday, and we'll break it down. Let's take a look at the NQ, the NASDAQ, baby, and see what's happening to the same scenario here. If the 200 comes and we don't lose, if we lose the 200, fine. We're going to make this fallback. We can pull a Fibonacci and start looking at levels at the 618, and that's possible. But as long as this 200 comes and we bounce and we stay off this key level, I see us making sideways price action and then printing money in the NQ going all the way to 23,000. All right. Let's take a look at our baby gold, which is in all-time highs and continuing to skyrocket because they're about to start printing money very, very seriously. I'm telling you right now, you saw this shoulder, head, right shoulder for the upside for gold. I used to give you guys this every day. Look, the 2011, where it started, because I know that by heart. That's when this cup and handle began. And there's a beautiful cup and handle for Bitcoin. Bitcoin struggling, 71,820. Trade not going well. I may cut it off. Down $19. Stochastic suggests that we could push. You know what it is? It's the 1 minute not getting above the 200 SMA. Let's flip back. It's getting rejected again by the 200. And if we can't get back above that, my trade will not play out, and I know that. Those are facts. Facts, right? The money printer really was right there. Execution is the sell at the 200 SMA. If we get back above it, boom. I'm aggressive. I made an aggressive trade, right? I don't have to be aggressive. I was, right? Now I could cut the trade off and just wait for us to get back above the 200 SMA, or I could just wait out the bigger idea. One or two, right? It depends. I'm just going to either lose the money or make the money. I'm going to leave the trade. Let the trade play out and figure itself out. I'm not going to touch the trade. Not going to let my emotions, my psychological playings play with what I already thought out and the support of resistance that I got leveled out. So gold on the weekly getting high, booming, unbelievable. And is gold going to continue to the upside? I mean, it's in a flag now on the 1 hour time frame, but it finally has some bearish divergence right here, suggesting that it may pull back, but it's in a bit of a flag. Watch this flag for gold. Take it one step at a time. This flag suggests you could continue to $23.83, $2,383 for an ounce of gold. Crazy. And I got ounces of gold, ounces of silver. I was buying gold and silver way before even cryptocurrency, you know what I mean? That's what got me into crypto. I was a silver bug. You see me with the silver bar the other day on the channel, right? Amen, baby, amen. All right, now we're going to start going into super chats. Talk about the coins. Guys, show me new coins. Tell me what's happening. We're going to deep dive together this market. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to show you all the different things we look at, and we're going to have a blast. So here we are on the hour. TON is up. CKB is up. Pendle getting a little pullback. Beam getting a little pullback. Tau is up. Jupe is up. Green. Let's look at it on the day. Green across the board. NEO getting a huge pump. WIF getting a nice pump. LDO getting a pump. We actually talked about Lido Dow this weekend. TON getting a nice pump, right? The Telegram just doing damage. FET up. Phantom up. Axie Infinity up. Atom up. DOT up. Pepe. You name it. The market is green, baby. Green. Everybody is green. Even Celestia getting that move. And look at us on the weekly. Pendle up. CKB. NEO. Ordi. Mint. Jupe down, which was funny, but Jupe was hot, so it kind of had to get a pullback, get pumped before everything else. Some AI coins are up. Or got a little bit of a pullback too as well. It's RWA right now. That's really the narrative that's starting to pump hard. RWA. All right. And the trade should be doing well, actually, right now. Or back to break even at least. $9. Let's see what happens. The aggressive stochastic tells us we are likely going to get a move here. The chance we get a pump, we could pump to 75K. We really could. Anything is humanly possible, my friends. Hex on the 4-hour div, ELU on MEXC and ATR. Let's fly through these super chats and have some fun. Let's take a look at ELU. Isn't that Euler Finance, if I remember correctly? I could be wrong, though. He said ELU on MEXC. I'm not seeing it, so I might have to go to the actual spot MEXC chart. You have to do this sometimes. You have to use MEXC alone because it's just not on TradingView yet. It's so new. Props hold at 23. I just put $5,000 into props. You do whatever makes you happy. The chart looks nice to me. I'm going to take a look at it in a second. I personally did get into props, but you got to figure it out. 72,000 just flashed for Bitcoin. Looks like we're getting a bit of a move here to the upside. Makes me want to double down here if the 1 minute gets back above the 200. Come on, baby. Don't head and shoulder me. Get above that 200. Let's go, baby. Show me that you want it. We get above this 200. There's such a likelihood we're going to get a move to the upside. It's going to blast. Make me look good today, baby. Make me look good. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. All right? Just like Spike Lee. Do the right thing. All right? Arc Block Protocol. Someone said it was pumping last night. Forgot to look at it. And I put out a trade for it, didn't I? ABT, Arc Block. Or Alliance Block. No, Arc Block, yeah. I must have looked at it on Coinbase, right? Yeah, there you go. Wow, so I talked about it yesterday and this thing mooned. No, is that, hold on, that isn't me. Is that really? I thought someone asked me about an Alliance blockchain. Maybe, yeah, there you go. I mean, hit the target too. 292. And again, it hugged the 200. It didn't lose the 200. As long as you don't lose 200 SMAs on multiple big time frames, you're good to go. I like a 30 ERN. I worked with ERN. They gave me some NFTs and I made a video for them back in the day. Yeah. They gave me some Shaquille O'Neal NFTs. Pretty cool. I grew up watching Shaquille O'Neal. I thought it was pretty cool. When he was playing for the Magic too, I got Magic NFTs. You know what I mean? That's like old school. That's like having an old card. It looks like something is going to brew. See this beautiful chart? It looks really nice. So a coin on your radar is Eternity. Is it? Wait, hold on. This may not be Eternity. Let me double check. But this thing is, look at the 6 hour. This thing looks like it's going to blast. It really looks really, really nice. I'm being honest with you. And that flag looks good to go too. And you got resistance here. The target could take you to 1040. I don't know anyone that's in this. I don't know the company or the team. I'm not that guy. I'm just looking at what I'm seeing on the technical analysis side, and it looks pretty nice. 735. It's got all the bells and whistles, everybody. Tight moving averages moving. They're very aggressive. The 6 hour looks absolutely hot to me. And this is why I love the lifers. They give us the hottest trades. I just show up here. You guys give me the hot trades. It's not even me anymore. It's you. The lifers give the hottest trades. We have the smartest. I show up every day, and I'm super consistent and disciplined. So I attract those type of people into my life. So those are the type of people that are here on the stream. Not the goofers, not the trolls, not the haters, people that are full of love that want to change their lives. So you're around a high frequency group of people right now. And they give us awesome setups because they're knowledgeable and they've listened and they've done this. They've done the homework. They've done the sauce. This is likely to pump to the upside. I'm telling you right now, if I've ever seen a setup that looks hot, this could be the setup for the day. And you said they got news coming? My goodness. And again, I don't own any of this coin. I may buy it right now because it looks so dang hot. Do I have anything in the till right now? That thing looks like it's going to moon, dude. Woo. That technical analysis is screaming to me we're going to see some type of move to the upside. I could be completely wrong. This could go to zero. You have to remember that. Anything is possible. Tensor by Tensor Foundation will be utilizing Jupe's claim pad to airdrop Tensor to Solana users. You can now proceed to the new claim pad and check your airdrop allocation, DCA, or limit orders. Or get ready to swap when trading has begun. Claim pad. Could you send me that claim pad link so I can see if I can claim? Shout out to Stats, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love, dude. I got people DMing me throughout the stream telling me what's hot. We're like a command center around the world with lifers all around. Sentinel. We got a hot coin over here. 585. Over. So look, rejection by the 1 minute makes me want to bail. Look, we can't get above the 200. Come on, baby. And then we made an M pattern. But we did break above this support or resistance level on the 1 minute. 71,760. And we buffered, that's nice that we showed that bounce off of 71,300. That daily resistance became support. Make this flag for me and show me what you got 1 minute. Stop playing games with the 200 SMA. Get above it. Tight moving average is ripping. Show the 50's coming for the 200. See the curve? Take away all the stuff. See how the 50's curving up? And it's crossing the 80, the 100 right now, the 80. Tells you that they're going to come. So I'm still somewhat bullish on this idea. I'm not scared. I'm still in my long, baby. I'm going to take that long all the way to the upside, baby. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. We could claim Tensor. You say my name? What were you saying? So I'm hearing things. Okay. So I'm on Tensor here on Solana. Where can I claim? Trade and collections. I can't see where to claim, but I'll figure it out on my own time. I won't waste your guys' time. But I'm just getting this thing here show you that I got from the team. Jupiter's claim pad to airdrop Tensor to Solana users. You can now proceed to the new claim pad link to check your airdrop allocation, preset, or DCA limit orders. Get ready to swap when trading has begun. Claim. Interesting. Check DM, my man. Stack McChange. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I checked the DM. Heard about ZKHIVE. Check it out like fundamentals. Low market cap. Could go to 1 billion. ZKHIVE. Let's take a look at what he's saying. Stack, you're a monster. Right? Just made 99.9 with Happy on the after pump. Joined today. Less than an hour. Elite, baby. Yo. And honestly, guys, if you join my trading group, you have access to me. But I have 3 elite traders that have been loyal to me, that have taken the sauce. They've learned from me. They become my greatest students ever. And they just post gains all day long. You know what I'm saying? And they're here in the elite. And then Stack shows you stuff. Look, he hit SAC AI for massive gains of 218%. You would have known about it if you're in the trading group. He hit Die 1 right here for 31% gains on the wick. And it just continues to rip. And they got so many setups here at any given moment. And that's worth $99 alone. I'm telling you, there's just one aspect of my trading group is worth $99 alone. We give you so much more than everybody else. I'm telling you. No, it's really big for Jupe on the long run for sure. I like what's happening here. So we couldn't get above that area. And that tells me to kind of abandon my trade, to let it kind of, I know my trade's not going to go well unless the 1 minute gets back above this 200. And if we break back inside this pattern, we're coming all the way back down to 71,300. So it tells me to kind of just bail on it. You know, I front ran it. I lately I've been front running. I've been getting kind of lucky. I've been getting a little over aggressive, right? We need this bounce now, basically off this trend line. Like this trend line, if we break this trend line, you're going to drop right back down to 71,200, right? Down $40. Stack is legit. Another Sam of the group. Bang, bang, bang. Stack is like my brother, man. He been with me since day one, like from the very beginning of my trading group. Stack has been holding me down. So now they may play games with this bounce. And honestly, the 1 minute does, the 1 hour says you're coming back to this 21-day moving average. I should trust that more than anything else and wait for my trade in the afternoon, right? I'm going to cut the trade off with a very small loss. Till I get my confirmation, I'm not going to trade. It's also Monday. I don't like to trade on Monday. I took a loss, everybody, just so you know, of $42. Please immediately leave the stream. I'm the worst trader you've ever seen, okay? But again, you know why. We know exactly why it didn't pan out and why, you know, I wanted this to get above the yellow line and then look great. We didn't get that. It didn't happen per se. We do have this wacky inverted head and shoulder. We still could get a pump. You never know what's going to happen. The 1 minute does look pretty bullish right here. It's kind of a cup and handle. See this cup and handle? If we get above the 200, I'll get back in. I'll wait for that confirmation, though. I'm not going to front. I front run it twice in the last few days, and both times it didn't pan out perfectly. But then I did front run it like 7 times, and 5 times it has panned out. So we'll see. We get above that 200, I'm in there like swimwear. Can we get an alert on that? Add alert on the 5 MA. Put it on the 1. Crossing up. All right? Only once. Value. Open-ended. Create. Oh no, that was on the line, not on this. So sorry. Yeah, there we go. But that, oh, so it made a line there. I want it on this. No value. I want it on the 5 MA. There you go. There we go. And I want it on the MA1. I have to work on that to make it perfecto. You will earn 40 back on TERT, brother. First mover average on the animal kingdom of Solana. Tired of dogs and cats. To be honest, I love turtles. You're funny, man. I don't use EMAs. I use MAs. Moving averages. Simple moving averages. Very simple. Just go here to the setup. Type in 5 MA, right? Click 5 MA. It'll get added up here. Then go right here to your settings bar. Click on it. White, red, purple, blue, and yellow. Make those colors. Go to inputs. 21, 50, 80, 100, 200. You're good to go. For my super chat, I think Mexi changed ELU to EL. It's Alicia on Mexi. You're the man, Sammy. Thank you for saying that, man. That makes a lot of sense now. I like this punt. Look at this bounce, though. The 1 hour looks good to me. It's interesting, man. Could still get this beautiful bounce to the upside. Not looking too bad here. Just get back above that 200 so I can get my confirmation and I don't have to be front running it. And I'll be a happy man. This thing looks so hot, I'm telling you. I want to make sure I posted it to the trading group. It looks absolutely amazing. So you got so many people grinding, looking through the charts. And look at all the, that's why we have so many gains in the group. You're like, how do they make so many gains? Because we have a team. Look, I put out XRPH, XRP Health, boom, to the upside. 74%. ISP, I talked about coming up and retesting for 22%. My man David hit Pocket Network for 37%. He hit Vara for 57%. Pendle for 159%. I put out a Tor recently. It's up 34 and getting some buzz. And I got the 3 A's for you. I got AIOZ. All right. These, to me, are the hottest. Like, AIOZ, so hot. Like, I don't see how this thing doesn't do numbers right now. Like, it's the hottest D pin in the game. Everybody is sweating it. It's like you're going to pump. I'm in. I built the bag. I would highly suggest building a bag. It is up huge. We first put it out when it was like 3 cents. So the thing is almost up a 30x from when I first talked about it, and it still has legs. I wouldn't be surprised if it continued to pump. It will have to get back above resistance at 105. And we do not want to see it ever lose 75 there. That's that support. And this would take us all the way back up to 171 here for AIOZ on my radar. AERO, another A coin that I want to talk about. I got the A's for you, the triple A's, man. AERO drone on Coinbase, all right? This thing continues to do numbers and rip faces off. Beautiful pump it made the last couple of days. We talked about it doubling up. Look at that massive move on the daily. And look at the daily. The daily stochastics are just getting started. This thing looks interesting. It's got support now, too, at 176. Look for it to bounce off that, make some type of flag. Let's go to the smaller time frame, the 15-minute, and see what we can see anything in here. Kind of an up, you know, it had a rising wedge that broke to the downside. Here's your rising wedge. Your rising wedge broke down. Once it broke down, it bounced. It came through. Kind of a shoulder, head, and shoulder. I would watch AERO in some type of sideways price action here like so. If AERO ever loses 175, it's likely going to drop down to 153. I got into AERO at 39 cents. This thing is absolutely booming. I'm super excited to see what's going on for AERO. And yeah, right place, right time when I jumped into Aerodrome Finance. And I was also late to the party. This thing was already booming up 5x when I jumped on in, and it continued to boom to the upside. Can you do a short review for Axie? Axie is just Axie Infinity, man. It's an old coin from back in the rally. All right. AXX is Axie Infinity. All right. Axie Infinity, $10.48, up 6%, $1.49 billion market cap, right? It could probably continue to go. It's an old gaming coin. A lot of the old gaming coins want to move. Okay. So, Velodrome should be moving too. Yes, of course, Velodrome would. But look for this to hold, make a sideways price action, and we could be back at 273 here for Aerodrome. I see a $20, possibly $30 Aerodrome. This thing could do serious numbers. All right. Everyone will lose trades, but with a stop loss, you manage a loss and get right back in. Seriously, you only need one trade to wipe out all the losses. Hesitation means zero gains. I love what he just said. Amen. Amen. If you hesitate, you won't make the gain. But look, I knew that this was likely, now we got kind of, I would have lost more money unless I waited to get back above the 200 SMA. And I'm sticking to my original idea where the 21 has to come here. And later today, I'm going to trade like I'm supposed to on the afternoon. I don't like to trade Mondays anyway, so I broke my rules. That's what I get. Slap my hand on the wrist for doing what I shouldn't be doing. Pat on base is a new meme coin, and I can't find a chart for it. But I'm gonna get some on my CB wallet. How are you not able to find these? See, I buy all these things here, like Belieber. Remember they talked about it yesterday? This could be a new coin. I don't know much about it. People seem to be selling it off, though. I don't know why. Why would you sell 86 bucks of it? You never know. Something could be in a third world country. They could turn $2 into 80 bucks, and they could eat for like the next few weeks. So we don't realize how big crypto is changing the world. You know what I mean? But Dex Screener is going to be your place to go for any type of meme or anything you need. Remember, I was using this before everybody else. They were all using Dex Screener. Dex Tools. I was always on Dex Screener. Now everyone's using Dex Screener. What I like about this thing is it's making, to me, what looks like an Adam and Eve double bottom. A known pattern that I go for. I'm going to make this just a nicer color that stands out. I like it like a bright gray. So let's take a look here. There's your Atom. That's possibly making an Eve. These blast to the upside. You would draw your neckline here. And again, you can do TA. TA just plays out on anything human beings touch with their emotions in time and space. TA is just a repercussion of us and our energies formulated into the chart. This tells me that this could go to 1.5 pennies. And you could be up to 6x on this. I don't know if I'm going to touch it. I already kind of have my base coins done. I got Normie. I got Brett. I got Roost. I got AERO. I got Base AI. You know what I mean? I got 5 assets on the base protocol. I think I'm good, man. And right now they're up about it's about 50, 60 grand I have in base protocol. So I think I'm pretty good, man. I got 50 grand invested right now. I'm really happy. I don't, that's the thing about you can overly chase too. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. DGen, which I definitely jumped into and felt like was worth jumping on into. Sideways, I see this thing doing numbers at one point. And then DEPE, right? DEPE, which I haven't heard much yet. But this is like the first meme coin on the DGen network. Wow, so far it's been somewhat sideways, just doing nothing. But not many people know about it yet. I believe we're still really, really early with DEPE. But, look at all these nasty sells, though. That looks like bottage. So maybe this thing did get... Kind of looks like a rug, though, at a $7-8 million market cap. But it's the same wallet. Look. It's the same wallet. Just repeating all these transactions. Pretty weird. So it's someone botting this for whatever reason. I don't know why. Could be two devs that argue with each other. Someone could leave the company, and then he might set up a bot to go... You know what I mean? I just made that up, but it makes sense. It makes sense, right? So you never know what could be going down around behind the scenes. Shout out to all the beautiful people here. I haven't checked to look how many people are viewing. I'm so busy in the chat right now. But please hit that like button. Let's get it moving. Let's get all the way to 2,000 viewers. We were nailing it. Bitcoin seems to like the 1 minute going to make a cross and try to break the 200 SMA. Ooh. Thank you for saying that. The wedge broke out. It just keeps hitting that rejection point. That's why I get rid of the other moving average. Just keep the 200 there. It's really all I need. We get above this. I just could see a massive move. And it has some sloppy inverted vibes, right? Shoulder, shoulder, head, kind of shoulder, shoulder. It's not the best, but it, got a sloppy inverted head and shoulder. That's why I wanted to stay aggressive in the trade. I guess I should have stayed aggressive. But, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Throw it out the window. I did what I did because I didn't get above the 200. I stuck to my plan. Stick to your model. Stick to your plan. Don't go against the grain. All will play out over time if you stay consistent. All right? Have no fear. Sol BTC, please. I like Sol BTC, so and I have it up and running, and I do it every week, so why not just slap it on there for you? I like Solana BTC. It's in a bit of a flag here that could continue to the upside. I saw it break out of this flag. I called the cup and handle. We're still in gains on Sol BTC. I wouldn't be surprised if Sol did beat up on Bitcoin and go up another 42%, and possibly even more, and 108% from when I first put it out. Still doing numbers, still doing what it should be doing. Let's look at Alicia on MEXC. Wow, this thing looks like it's about to do numbers. Dude, you're on point. It's touching the 21. They're curving. It's breaking out. Dude, you just gave us a gem of gems. Pull a Fibonacci. Pretty close to that 618. I'll take it. It's breaking out. That is buying a breakout. Kind of against my rules, but it's so aggressively beautiful. I look for a 7-minute flag. If I can find low volume on that 7-minute, hard to get in there. So the daily is your go-to. But this thing looks like it's going to moon. Why? I see hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up while this swings down. That tells me you're likely going to continue. It's a 90% accurate signal. When the RSI swings down on these swings and you get a swing up, that is hidden bullish divergence. Understand your divergences. They're going to change your life. I'm going to teach you divergences in the trading group. I'm going to teach them to you every single day here. You're going to see me talk about divergences, talk about Fibonacci, talk about the levels that matter, talk about the 21-day moving average, the lack of momentum on the MACD, and the stochastics RSI. With all these combined, you're going to have such an amazing way to trade. You're going to be like, I can do this. I'm going to empower you to believe that you can do this. I know you can do this. I have so much faith in every one of you. I know you can trade. Just get rid of those emotions and the hopes and dreams. Stop letting the news control you. Don't get brainwashed. See, traders, most people think the news, anyone that says the news is brainwashing you thinks you're like on some political spectrum. But crypto people have been telling you not to listen to the news literally since I've been trading. You know what I mean? Because if you get into trading, it's buy the rumor, sell the news. Trading helps you see what society doesn't see. When you become a trader, you see so much more around that other people don't see. You really do. And you have access to kind of like how other people are getting brainwashed. Because you can see that they're selling when you should be buying, and you know that. And you're like, wow, they're getting messed with, right? So, damn, I'm about to front run this thing again. It just, every time they're getting me going, when it breaks out, it's probably going to, it's going to go up so fast. There is an inverted head and shoulder there. I want in so bad on this. 5-minute tells me to take a chill. It's hard. It's hard. But if I get my signal, I'm taking it. I don't care if it's a Monday. If I get above the 200, I'm in. All right? I'm in. Dad Constellation is juicy on all indicators too. Amen. Can you make TA of TERT, please? If you send in a super chat, man, I'm being too nice lately. Let's take a look at the fan funding and see what people are talking about. Please check Wormhole. It looks like it's at a cup and handle. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at ABT from Brandon McGill. And shout out to all the people that gave today in the fan funding. $128 in chat revenue. We got Crypto Bull. Stackles Legit. We got Digital Asset Diary. Heard about ZKHIVE. Check it out, like fundamentals, low market cap. So let's take a look at ZKHIVE. And here you're learning about a new coin. We're going to research it for you. New coin alert. Nope. New coin alert. Don't miss out. All right. Let's take a look here at ZKHIVE. I think I've heard about it too, though. But it's 3,000. It's a $36 million market cap, 36 cents, up 8% today on Uniswap and OpenOcean. So it's not that easy to get. It's the first decentralized firewall for crypto platforms powered by AI-assisted formal verification. Peer-to-peer AI-assisted decentralized firewall for crypto platforms. ZKHIVE is revolutionizing the security of both individuals and crypto communities by adding an AI layer of formal verification to the process. Powered by Connectivity AI, ZKHIVE is a state-of-the-art security product that constantly filters out potential malicious activity in order to keep crypto communities free of fraudulent content, bots, and malicious actors before they get a chance to act. ZKHIVE is the first platform that protects users from zero-day to one-day attacks, thanks to our proprietary zero-knowledge-based technology. Dude, that's hot. This is amazing. Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? If they do what they said they're going to do, right now it's speculative, right? They got a great idea. Are they going to pull it off is the question. See how I grabbed the contract address here and I copied it? Then I'm going to head over to DEX Screener. That's how you're going to find these coins that nobody knows about, through DEX Screener and contract addresses. All right? Looks like we're going to get my move, man. I don't want to miss it, so I'm going to keep this above here and just have it always on. That's why I front ran it, you know what I mean? I'll probably at break even right now on the trade, right? According to data from CryptoQuant CEO Kim Young-ju, the current cost of mining using Antminer's XP, that's just some random nonsense. Sometimes you see something that has to affect with the coin that you're on, you know? Look, Bitcoin has flipped all major resistance to me 100%. Yeah, like this guy, we did all this. That was the double bottom. We nailed it. And this stuff was obvious to me throughout the technical analysis. I mean, nothing was guaranteed, but it was really showing signs of life for sure that we were going to get a pretty nice move to the upside. Dude, ELU, you guys didn't even give me a chance. Jeez Louise. Up 35% on the move to the upside. Dang. Wow. That's insanity. Shout out to everybody here on the live. That's how it used to be in the bull run, right? But the daily looked amazing. But, I mean, to make 37% that fast, look, I mean, in 4 minutes, that's just insanity. I can't believe that. The bots, man, when bots pick up, they smell that fire. When the bots smell volume, they just take it in, man, and those bots go crazy. Insanity. Wow. I'm blown away right now. Anyway, so I'm waiting to see us get back above the 21. Right now, we're making a flag, too. Like, we're starting to flag on the one. Like, that's a little flag right there. So here's the deal. If the stochastics reset and we can stay in this flag, or we basically make the flag and stay above support, I'm so bullish for Bitcoin, baby. So excited that I was a bull, man, and I wasn't a bear like some of these other channels that got slammed. I see some channels like they can't even come back. Like, they might as well just call it a day. I won't mention them, but we know who they are. You know what I mean? Yikes. Anyway, God bless them. Hope they learn the error of their ways. But, always tell yourself you don't know it all. Don't be a know-it-all. That's what it comes down to. How many times I say to you guys, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. A lot of people have a problem doing that. They don't have they have too much of an ego to tell people that they don't know what's happening. People told me Neo was out of control. What a nice move for Neo. This was remember Neo was Antminer back in the day. It's so crazy how this is an old coin. So old coins are starting to get the love now. Look at Velodrome did moon to the upside today. It was gone in the last few hours. Velodrome just boomed out of the flag to the upside. And see, coins that were waiting for pumps, they're just going to be happy now that Bitcoin's outside of the water, man. Look at the 777 likes, 777 likes. You people are awesome. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would most greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. $130 in chat revenue. More likes than banging on them, baby. Banging on them. So we're just waiting on this 1 minute, everybody, and I'm waiting on my confirmation. If I get it, I'm taking it. If I don't, I'm waiting on it. It is what it is. And we did so much today. We did Bitcoin dominance. We hit a trade for 37% in front of you. Actually, that's not true. It was up like this. It's like 23% in front of you. You saw that happen immediately. And it was the TI. I mean, 21 touching. The stochastics are curving. Lack of bearish momentum. And you're bouncing pretty close to a 618 golden pocket. Tells me there was going to be a likely move to the upside for Alicia. All right. Ooh, Bitcoin about to get... Something's brewing here for Bitcoin. And you have to remember, a lot of people just short immediately when they see a pump like that. They don't know how to read TA. They just go on emotions. Oh, it's high. I'm going to short now. And we wreck them all the time. So let's take a look at BOOKMAP and see if there's more liquidity above us like we saw before. I mean, that's big red. That's maroon red, man. Tells us we're going to 72,900 and we're going there fast. Bitcoin's breaking out. I'm in. We're about to get the confirmation. I'm in again. And I just leave the trade right where I had it. I risked 300 for 1,000 on the trade. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And now we got our confirmation. We broke above the 200. I've been waiting for it the entire stream. Let's see if we get the move now to the upside. All right. 72,000. Here we go, baby. I studied this. This is my signal. Boom. Boom. Right? There, you're already up $10 of the trade. Let's see how we can get the move. Continue to move for me, baby. Let's get this squeeze to the upside. Let's see if we can see these liquidations starting to catch on here. Liquidation, baby. Oh, no. We got crushed right below it again. A fake out on it. They're faking me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mondays, man. I got to remind myself every time about a Monday. Don't go below that. You go below that, I'm going to wait again. Oh, what a battle here on the 200, huh? It's like I'm not the only guy watching this, puppy. Ah, fake out. Come on. Come on. Come on. So whack, man. So whack. A fake out above the 200 yet again. Playing games with me on this Monday, baby. Playing games with me on this Monday. Ah. No, we like Zig. I've been putting out Zig for a while now. Zig is hot, man. Super hot. Let's take a look at Zig. This thing's continuing to moon right now. You're up now. This thing is just gone. Now it broke resistance. I see this thing going to 25. This could make a massive move right now. Look how good the Stokes are looking. This thing is huge. A big pump possibly coming. All right. I mean, it already did, but we could see more. So you already made massive... You saw me point this out. I mean, it hit so hard, it's ridiculous. All right. Okay. Look at ZKHIVE right now. Looking super bullish. This thing is hot. The narrative is really nice. I mean, everyone wants to be safe on lawn, right? $36 million market cap. I'm telling you right now, this is very likely to move, right? It just, you know, I like what I'm seeing. It's got lock liquidity, 1.8 million. I mean, that's huge. It's a big bowl of lock liquidity. I see 106% gains coming out of this. You do you. But that looks hot. I don't even need any indicators but these. I mean, you want to slap on an RSI. You can do RSI and stochastic. And they both look great. Like they're about to pump. This thing looks amazing. All right. Then I slap on my MAs. It's really simple what I do. And then I turn this to a 21. And I turn this into a 200. The 200 goes to yellow. The 21 goes to white. And we get it. Bam. Right? There you go. This looks amazing. It's touching the 21. The Stokes are curving. The RSI is in a good spot. And it has a low market cap with a great narrative. I like what I'm seeing here. I really do. This thing could do numbers. Got a $3,000 buy there, $5,000 sell, $32,000 buy, $3,900 buy 40 minutes ago. And some people that got in super early are already selling it off. They could have got it at $1 million market cap. They could be up 30x already. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I love about this. Everyone in all different parts of the trade doing all different parts of these things. Like, I like 71,800 holding pretty nicely. We'll see if that can kind of continue us sideways throughout the day. But this looks hot to me. I like this. Bang, right? And this is called ZKHIVE. Brand new coin. $36 million market cap. What a narrative. I'm going to post the narrative for you too as well, in case you didn't get a chance to see that narrative, right? Another rejection by the 200 clean. So ridiculous, right? Yeah. And I bail out again. You know what I'm saying? Small losses. I keep the losses small. Get back above the 200 and I'll take you again. I don't mind. I'll do this all day long. Lose 20, 30, 20, 30. And when I hit, I make 500, 700 bucks. Doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? And what it does is it keeps me from getting bagged, right? If I didn't know this, I'm like, oh, let's see what happens. And then, so let's see if we can get this sideways price action here on the 1 minute. Still trying to false move Monday in some way, shape, or form. This thing continuing to moon. Now up 37%, realistically, right? If you want to jump on in, you got to go a small time frame and see this thing on the 30-second, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and find a flag here. This thing's just, it's gone. The daily just says it has so much momentum on those stochastics. Look at that curve. Aggressive curve in the Stokes. Aggressive curve on the RSI. Aggressive curve on the MACD. Tells you that something's brewing here. All right. And we find, and now if you're not able to come to the live, but you're at work, right? We're giving you all these awesome setups and things that we're looking at throughout the live stream. So the live stream provides so much awesome data. And I find out about a new coin every single day I go live. And that's another reason I love going live. It's you people teach me so much about the market and show me what's happening. And together we find so many gems and we make it happen together. And that's what I really like. The stream really brings us together. And with that being said, let's take a look at the fan funding here again and see what you guys are talking about. Pickle Rick, Zig, you're welcome. We looked at Zig like about a month and a half ago, Pickle Rick. We appreciate you for saying you're welcome, but you're a little late to the party on Zig, man. Sorry, I like you, man, but I'm just being honest, right? I can prove it to you, too. When did I first put out Zig? Now, it came out of Zig coin, but it was Zignali. But here I am in 320 talking about Zig, right? Here's David talking about Zig. Right there, right? So, yeah, about a little under a month ago, I'm bringing up this coin Zig, all right? But we'll take a look at it. Thank you. It probably looks nice right now, so that's what you're saying. How about BONK? Is it prime but doesn't break out? Thank you. Hard to buy. I think I need to sweep ETH for WETH and then swap for ZK on Uniswap. No, you should just be able to buy it for ETH, man. Yeah, wrapped ETH is ETH in a way. Yeah. You're just going to use ETH. I'm not a financial advisor, but you would use ETH, yeah. God bless you. TERT on deck screener, please. We'll take a look at that. Ambassador. Users are, I don't know what that means, but celebrate your first super chat on live. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Zig and BONK and TERT. All right. Zig, BONK, and TERT. Let's see what's happening with those coins. This thing looks hot to me. We found some hotness today. TERT's got the $1.7 million market cap, pumped up. Kind of could be cup and handling here. Channeling where Bitcoin channels, but, again, it could pump. Tay suggests you could do a number there to the upside. All right. I'm going to have to log. Can you log in here or something? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to have to sign in here. I'm anon right now. I like that, anon. I'm going to sign in because I need to have my indicators the same every time. This looks hot. I mean, honestly, it could go up to 006 at 001s. That's like almost a 6x, right? That'd be a 300% gainer for TERT. Looks interesting to me. Kind of a cup and handle. It could easily go to zero, guys. Just be careful, man. I'm probably not going to buy any of this thing. Shout out to Token Metrics, Gala, Degen Base, Wormhole, and Aerodrone Finance all seem to be what's trending. Let's take a look at W, USDT, Wormhole. And Velodrome just out of control. You know, Velodrome follows AERO, right? So Wormhole came out, got the airdrop. Everyone sold off free money, right? That's what happens. I don't care how great the project is. You got to take a look at what's happening with liquidity and the token metrics, like on the tokenomics, like what's happening. Bit of a cup and handle here. If it can hold that key level. Got some resistance right there. You need to break back above. There's a low, there's a high, there's a higher low. You can pull the Fibonacci here and see that you're sitting right near, you wick to the 786 and you're sitting in pretty close to the golden pocket. You would take your measured move from wick to wick, and this would position where you're likely going to go about 126. Is this going to happen for sure? It's a little sketchy. I'd wait for it to break above the point of control and retest. That would give you such a more safer version to get in. Like you break out here, bounce off here, boom. So you're looking for anywhere above $1, really, psychological dollar. If it bounced off 103, 102. Again, it's a new project. Everything seems to be hot right now. Like you could assume that, but again, just be careful. All right. I don't think I'm going to jump into Wormhole, but I got a lot of other things that I'm doing. So someone said, how about BONK? It's prime, but don't pump. Let's take a look at BONK, and I'll see if it's prime for me or not. We'll take a look. So I talked about this being the buy zone for BONK, right? Because it was sitting really double bottoming here, really. Look at this. I mean, that's a double bottom. 1, 2. That is a screaming buy. So I still think BONK is hot, and it's only a matter of time till the daily does some numbers. That's a beautiful double bottom in the golden pocket now, bouncing off the 786 fib. And that's just a beautiful place for me. And what I do is I'd open this up. I've also opened this up. And I mean, you got yourself the Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. You got to get the traditional, that's how it all started here. Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. And we've been banging on them ever since, baby. BONK is hot to me. That's a buy zone. Solana rips back up. The memes will be hot. I see BONK eventually doing numbers. I don't own any BONK. It does not matter to me what it does. I'm not chasing it. I got Myro. I got Whiff. And the base coin. So, I'll see where this goes. But, I do see a chance that BONK does move. Maybe I swing trade it if it gets above a key level. But BONK looks hot to me. Yeah. It's going to take its time, though, right? It didn't go as, it's not like I wanted to pump now. So, look what they just did on a Monday. They knew people were going to trade this flag, right? So, they put a stop. People traded the flag with a stop here. They got the stop losses. They brought it back up. We get back above this 200. I'm in again. And it looks like we're about to do it again. Look. Did we really just get rejected by the 200 yet again? That's so insane. So they're doing a false move Monday the best they can. Look, this is the pattern now. A symmetrical triangle. You see it? This go either way. Normally they break to the downside. I'll tell you that. They're 50-50 patterns, but I see them dump more than anything else. Our target takes you to 72,200 or back to 71,500, which is the known area. Look at the resistance. Look how the 200, look, people are playing. I'm not the only guy that knows about the 200 on the 1 minute. Look at, there we go. Now, see, I'm in again because every single time I've seen that, it's been a massive move. So I have to take that. You get it? I don't care if I lose it 7 times in a row. I gotta take that signal. It's the strongest signal I've ever played. I have to take it. I can never not take that signal. You get it? It's my model. It's made me too much money in my life. If I don't listen to it, I get burned. Whenever I listen to it, I print money. So, what do? I listen to this signal more than any other signal in the game. Wow, that got sold all the way down? That's crazy. That's insane. Be careful. That's a pump and dump. That's weird, man. That means someone sent a bunch of bots on that. I don't like that stuff. That's whack. That's so whack. So someone put a huge amount in and then sold it off. I don't know what just happened there. That's so whack. SOAG. It did hit resistance right there. Good time to get in and out, but that's crazy. Be careful. Low cap gems, that's nuts. I'm glad I didn't jump into that. That's weird. And again, that's unsustainable. I don't like to make 37% in a minute. I want that to take a day or, you know what I mean? That's weird to me. I'm not into that kind of crazy movement. That's nuts. Anyway, gold in that bull flag, baby. Did it fake out again, though? No, now it held above, see? See, that's a beautiful signal now. And we should be in mooning now and paying back all of our losses. Here we go, baby. Come on now, show us the money, baby. Continue to move. You broke 72K as well, which is psychological. It is Monday. I expect a false move. But despite the false move, it's just such a strong signal. So I take that signal every single time I see it. Oh, we're getting wicked down again. It's funny, today will make you think this signal doesn't work, but that's fine. I'd rather more people think that because it's such a good signal. I don't want everyone on my sauce. I don't want the whole world knowing everything I do. But I kind of already did it, right? Each time, this is the strongest we got above it so far. Another thing about this is we trade oversold Stokes. A lot of times the Stokes will sit up here when it happens when the Stokes get high and you get pinned. And then we get the flush pump. All right. Like, I'll be surprised, by probability is this goes higher, but you never know. You never know. Toying with us on a Monday. Wow, it's already 12 o'clock, too. I don't know how that happened. One of the fastest live streams of my whole life. Went by like this. So fast. Let me take a look at the fan funding and get down all these super chats, too. How about BONK? Oh, Zig, you're welcome. Let's take a look at Zig. Thank you, Pickle Rick. We appreciate you. Now it's like trying to retest the top of the trend line. See, break out, retest the trend line. See how the 50's coming for the 200, the 21's crossing the 200? That's usually a sign you're going to get a move to the upside. Very rare the 21 is about to cross above the 200 and you dump. But it is a Monday. Look, we've been sideways and chopped the entire stream, ranging from 70-1 from about 71.7, 71.6, and we've just been doing this the whole entire stream. I told you we had time to chill, and again, the 1 hour does need to get back. But woo, the 1 minute broke out in my humble opinion. The 1 hour says we're actually probably flipping. Ah, come on. See, I'm out again. Doesn't matter. You got to hold that 200. I don't believe in the trade. You got to hold that. There we go. Come on. Nope. I don't buy it. Come on, man. First time they've done this to me on a Monday like this over and over again. Battling the chart, right? This is the life of a trader. I hope you know. You don't win every single trade. If you do, I guess you could mitigate and battle it out. I'm not into that. I don't have time. I really don't. I'm a man of not a lot of time. You know what I mean? I feel like they're watching me right now and playing with me. They're like, this guy's too accurate. We can't have everybody know what he knows. We need to toy with him. I'm still in, baby. You got to be in if you're above the 200. You got to be in if you're above the 200. You got to be in. Anyway, toying with me today in the live. Let's take a look at Zig, which for some reason came out as Zigcoin, but it is Zignali. That is Zignali, right? So I had a setup here that is actually, it's still up, right? It hasn't lost yet. And it's still in a flag going nicely sideways, right? That's a beautiful flag. Zig looks ready to go. Had that hidden bullish divergence, tight moving averages. Let's take a look at our 2-day. Yeah, the 2-day looks like it's going to fly. So I love what I'm seeing for Zig. You're spot on. I've been spot on. I put this out there. I'll give you the credit, though. Look at the 77 and the 77s together. See, now we are above that 200. Like, I don't want to look at that again. When you can't see the chart like this, double-click the right side. It will clean it right up for you. So now, look, we retested the trend line technically. We got back above the 200 SMA. As long as we stay above this 200 SMA, the trade should play out. I backtested this like on multiple assets around the world for years on years. I usually don't like to trade Mondays, though, I'll tell you that. But it's a bull run Monday. Let's take a look here. We get all the way to 123% gains on ZIG. So ZIG looks hot to me too. What is that? Who's making noises like that? That's you? What are you doing? What? Come over here. What are you doing? Get over here. Do you have a mask? We gotta give you a mask, and I can put you on the stream. But I don't want anyone to see your face because I don't want to dox my kids. Can I give you a hug? No, look, don't turn. Look, do me a favor. Look at me. Don't turn that way, all right? They can't see you. Don't turn. No, I just told you not to turn that way. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. You're so sweet, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. She's going to go whine to her mom. Watch. Just because I told her not to turn around, she's going to go cry to her mom. I know she's going to cry because she didn't tell me she loved me. You know what I mean? That's how I know. That's what she's going to do. She's so funny, man. I love my kids, bro. They're the best. They're the best. Wow, we talked about a lot of coins today. I want to talk about RWA for a split second, though. And I want to talk about Rio, a coin that I definitely accumulated. And I want to talk about Goldfinch. So really, I was looking hot to me in this flag on the daily. I see this thing doing numbers. And when Bitcoin, starts to give some of that liquidity back to these altcoins, this is where I see it going. So I'm watching Relio. It looks like it's about to pop here on the daily too. So the daily's looking strong on a lot of RWA coins. They pumped hard, and look, that's all they dipped when Bitcoin took, you know what I mean? They were the strongest coins you can see. Bull flag, that's a bull flag. All right, those are bull flags. Oversold on the daily, touching the 21-day moving average. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. RSI turning to the upside. Everything in your favor. You see what I'm saying? It's telling you, hey, man. Hey, baby. Things are looking up. Things are looking up, right? You're going to understand all this if you keep hanging out with me. You're just going to keep embedding this, just like I embedded this into my mind. If you keep showing it to the live, I'm embedding my sauce into your mind over and over and over and over again. Look, we lost the 200. Whack. So this is the first time I've ever seen them toy with this much. You know what I mean? Very rare. It is. Look, normally you get above it and you're gone right there. Get above it and you're gone, at least for a scalp. Yeah, they toy with it a little bit, but not as much here. Then you're gone. And you're gone. And you were gone right when you get above. So it's a clean signal. You may not believe me today, but you have to remember it's a game of probabilities. I can't make every day perfect. I wish I could. Now you're below the 200, right? Now you're battling again. And so sideways price action for Bitcoin, and again, we're making what looks to me like a bit of an ascending triangle now. You got to hold 200 SMAs to make the gains, baby. You got to hold them. So again, back to what I'm talking about here is it looks most likely that the 1 hour, I think I used the Bybit spot. And so we just want to wait on the 1 hour clean. That's what I should have done the whole time instead of, ping-ponging around. But again, yes and no. That signal has paid out so many times in my life, so I know what I'm doing. If I see it, I take it. If it doesn't play out, I'm out. If I see it, I take it. If it doesn't pan out, I'm out. Very small losses. That way, you don't really stress it, right? And this is what I see happening, too. If we can just get this, sideways price action, and then it might even be tighter. It may not go that far. But this is the key level that I'm watching very, very closely. And this is kind of what when I get the signal, I'll be giving it to the trading group. And when I open up this long, I'll tell you exactly when I do it, how I do it, and where my stops are. All right. Let me look back at the super chat, so make sure I'm not missing any for the day. All you awesome people. Stacks legit. How about BONK? We looked at Zig. You're awesome for Zig. Thank you. We looked at TERT. Can you please take a look at Soul Card? I think Soul Card's going to be hot. How could it not? Right? 4-hour divergence on Hex. Can you take a look? Thank you. Let's take a look at Hex. He said 4-hour divergence. Yeah, there it is. I'm just seeing things out the corner of my eye. I'm like, what is that? So bugging me out. Swing down, swing down, swing up to swing up. There is bullish divergence there, yeah. Divergence is only as strong as the previous support or resistance, though. All right. Wow, Hex is in the dumps, huh? A lot of people said when you got P-Hex, they were going to sell it for Hex, right? But what happens when P-Hex gets hot? They're probably going to go in and buy back Hex again. At the same time, I don't know, man. Hex looks like that's a very unhealthy chart. Your lowest low is now resistance. Like, I wouldn't even think about touching it till it got back above 2908. But again, it could be a beautiful time to get in. It's up to you. I don't do that. I don't buy like the lowest garbage. Like, no, I shouldn't call it garbage. I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't do that. You know what I mean? It's not what I do. We're about to break back above the 200 yet again on Bitcoin. I just can't believe it. And with low stochastics now. This is more likely. I did re-enter the trade yet again. I had to. I have no choice. I'm not trading on emotions. I'm trading on a signal. Signal tells me that I must do this. I must take this trade. I have no choice. Despite the crazy Monday. See how I flip-flop, right? But it's because I'm not a guy who does what I want or what I feel. I do exactly what the charts tell me to do. If I get a signal, I take the signal. If I don't get a signal, I don't take the signal. Very simple strategy. All right. All right, any last thing here? Hex, we looked at it. Good morning, Sammy. Can you take a look at EOU? We looked at that. To the man himself, Crypto Lifer, TA, spot on. Nothing but a flow for today. Oh, thank you for saying that. You're funny, man. You listen to nothing but a flow. I love you, brother. I've used most paid indicators and haven't had as many gains as just joining the 99. Love it. It's good and healthy to talk about your parents. We're here to listen. Thank you. For a fact, I'm going to join the 99. Love that. Sam, been watching you. My head was all over the place. Now I'm here with you, and I've become the man I've always wanted to be. I'm joining the 99 when my daughter is here. Any day now. Love from Alex. May you have a safe pregnancy. May your wife be okay. Happy birthday, E for the lifer from Sean Z. Much love, brother. Can't wait to claim you as a Floridian. I love that. For over 2 years, I've watched you. You've showed up every single day. Your positive vibes vibrates through the universe. But today, I'm proud to say I'm officially in the 99. ABT, please. We looked at it. We looked at Wormhole. We looked at ZKHIVE. We looked at Stack McChange coming through. God bless your family for Tech Screener. ZKHIVE yet again. We looked at TERT. And now we got to look at Soul Card. And I believe that is going to kind of end the live stream. All right. Yeah, back above the 200, man. Finally got a green one going now. You know what I mean? Finally got a green one going. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 595 at 30-second average leverage is a $21,800 trade. We punch through this. We're gone. And I'm telling you, that looks pretty strong now, finally, with the low stochastics up top of the channel, though. ATR, we got in on the lows, remember, at 2.5 pennies. Let's take a look at what's happening on the bigger time frame. 22-hour looks interesting. So here, I would pull a Fibonacci. Let's see what's happening here. So you definitely have a resistance that you've hit a diagonal resistance here 2 times. 1, 2. Kind of using the wicks. I don't like using the wicks. Say this is kind of a channel here. Previous resistance becomes support. This is a key level. If you lose this level, you could easily come to 407.4. All right. A lot of people got in somewhat early. They made a lot of money. Time to sell, right? When, things got a little overbought. Look at your 4-hour time frame. Your 4 hours coming down to reset to bounce. So it would be cool. Look, what if you get this? What if this get a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder that could break you on out here? Right? Slanted cup and handle in a way, which, could go that way, but that's a bit crazy. Yeah, it looks like we may not. Bitcoin's still playing games with that 200. I think you were going to look at GFI. Did I miss it? Yeah, I didn't get to look at it. Yeah. Shout out to the beautiful channel sponsors, Decrypted.tax. I'm telling you right now, if you need to get your taxes done, Decrypted.tax, jump on it today. Earn 25% off the standard pricing for full tax services and get a free consultation. You can't get that anywhere else. I'm telling you. Tell them Sammy sent you, the lifer, all right? And you'll be all set to go, baby. You'll be all set to go. This is the best place to be. And CoinStats, I want to talk about CoinStats on your phone. CoinStats is great. And why I really like CoinStats is because you can look at every single thing in one place. It's really hard to do anywhere else. Like, how can you see your Phantom wallet as well as your exchange? You just really can't. But with CoinStats, you can. You can manage your crypto, DeFi, and NFTs from one place. Track your entire portfolio. I have a link in the description. And I get it better for you. It's funny. Some people say I don't push affiliate links. I heard someone say that. When I give you an affiliate link, what I do is I contact the company and I use my notoriety to give you a cheaper price. So I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I may benefit from it, but you do too. Like, so what I do is like, oh, we're all going to buy this. We all like TradingView. We're going to buy it. So I contact TradingView. Hey, I got a big community. I could get more, you got to give the lifers a discount. You got to give me a discount link. So because I've been here every single day and I haven't taken a day off, I provide discounts for you that you can't get anywhere else. So you should be blessed that I provide you affiliate links. It's actually the greatest thing on earth. You know what I mean? Amen. Babe, someone said he emailed, didn't get a reply. She said people can wait more than 10 minutes. Her hands are flying at the speed of light. And just people, do not DM me asking me for my addresses and how to pay in the group. I am not the payment guy. I have a team for that. If I sat and took your payment every day through DMs, you think I'd be able to go through the charts? No, I'm not the guy you're going to DM say, hey, can I join the group? You know what I mean? He said he emailed 2 days ago. She said, that's not cool, man. No one should wait 2 days. I love you, babe, but... huh? She said, email again and check your spam. You might have missed her reply. I don't know. That's a good cop-out, but I don't know. We pride ourselves on customer service. Nobody should wait more than, 10 hours, 8 hours if we're asleep. That's it. But if it's during a working day in our time, and we got laptops on us at all times. I got a team and a customer service center. You should be ready to go immediately. Yeah. I work too hard to have things not up and running as fast as humanly possible. If the CEO has to work 7 days a week and bust his butt every single day, then I expect everybody in the company to put in that work, man. That's just how I am. I like ATR. Let it come down a little lower even too. Let's take a look here on the fib. This thing is beautiful. It's coming to the 786. It's coming into a really good retracement area for another big move to the upside. I see it eventually getting to 16. Nothing continues to pump forever, so remember that. Kind of a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder though, which makes it mean it could even go lower. But usually you don't lose the 786 too much, but you never know. All right. And the live trading was kind of bummy today. It was sideways. It was Monday, man. I usually don't expect a lot on a Monday. And now we finally took a bigger pullback. Looks like I was kind of looking at here. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. So we got Smoke City out of this pattern back to the down. Look, the symmetrical triangle, which mainly break to the downside. I tell you what, they're 50-50 patterns. I see them mainly break down. And look, this thing broke down. And the short really was there. You lost the 200 SMA, short it. I just don't, I personally don't like to short like 10 days before halving. It's just not even a little one. Just not my thing. You know what I mean? Like I piled into Bitcoin at 65,000. I'm up huge right now. It's just like, it's kind of weird to short my massive position. Now I will short along, don't get me wrong. When the market flips and I see a big movement, we'll start taking shorts for sure. I make money either way, but I just pick and choose when I like to short, right? Still holding support at 71.5. That's all that really matters to me. And this key level here at 71,330, 380. That was that daily that was that daily support of resistance that matters to me. That resistance right there is support, right? So we're just watching this 1 hour time frame figure itself out. Remember that. At the end of the day, get out of the 1 minute and just watch this bigger time frame play out. And that's going to be on I put it on the Bybit spot, which now disappeared on me, which is weird. Okay. There it is. I don't know how I missed it. So I'm just watching this 1 hour, and when the 1 hour kind of does what I want it to do, I'm going to take the trade. Either come down here or go sideways up there. Either one, and it has to touch the 21. It has to. All right. So I thought we had a pretty good live stream, everybody. I really appreciate it. Wish I could have nailed every trade, but it is what it is. It doesn't happen like that. Let's take a look at ALCX. Sounds like a, sounds like a baseball tournament. Let's take a look at ALCX. Dude, if you have... so when the 21 crossed, I get it. Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was doing when one of this crosses the other one. That's what I did. Yeah. Makes sense. And when the 21 crossed the 50, which is also preemptive, so you can get golden cross signatures, right? Paribus is getting a lot of love recently. I see it in this flag. It's pumping to the upside. We had it there, already up 23%. I see it headed all the way to 004. Paribus. I got ALCX on CoinEx. This project is all the way at the bottom. Hasn't really done much, right? Went from 16, though, all the way back to 35. It's got a huge gap that it could be entering all the way back up to 94. Like, not much holding it back there, right? I don't like the market structure, and I'm not really a fan of what I'm looking at. Kind of a cup and handle, though. I could see it pump. Most coins are going to pump. The whole market's going to take it up, probably, but I don't know. Doesn't really speak to me. Let me take a look at ALCX here if it's something I'm missing. $78 million market cap. Just been in a downtrend since 4.7 there. Not too bad, though, right? All-time high, it's just like, what happened to it, right? It's dead in the water. Everything else kind of got more love. It's on a lot of places. There's a governance token for Alchemix protocol. It's going to take me to the website. Alchemist self-repaying loans allow you to leverage a range of tokens without the risk of liquidation. Speed and safe at the same time. Get your first self-repaying loan. By borrowing a synthetic version of the asset you deposit, you avoid the risk of liquidation. By borrowing a synthetic version of the asset, you'll avoid the risk of liquidation. DeFi innovation on a whole new level. Alchemix is the first same asset loan product in DeFi. Use your collateral, we earn yield on your behalf to pay off your loan automatically. Using your collateral, we earn yield on your behalf to pay off your loan automatically. Multifunctional account for your financial needs. Borrow, spend, and save. You earn credit. I mean, this is the future of finance. Get your first self-repaying loan. I like it. Pretty interesting. All right. I don't know why it's so beating the ground right now. I don't know if they're trying to, if that was their plan, Let's take a look at Goldfinch. And I had it on CoinX just because it got crazy on MEXC, but it will do the same thing on MEXC, which we because they changed the ticker name, we lost some data on the charts. All right. So you're looking for this 1 hour to breach the 200. Once you get that breach, a big move is coming. The last time we breached, even got this close, we were somewhere right here, and we breached, we were gone. I'm in Goldfinch. I've been DCAing into it, just nibbling. If we go lower, I'll DCA a little more down. I would love to get $2, but this thing is hot. I'm telling you right now, it's just hot. The website is hot. It looks good. Real yields from real companies, really. Stop worrying about crypto money games. Start lending your USDC to real businesses worldwide. Pretty interesting, right? What it's suggesting and thinking about. So just right off the bat, it tells you what it does, what makes it unique, and why it's different. All right? Unbelievable. Trying to get back above that 200 yet again there. We're just toying with this area today. Sideways price action, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if we get above it, and then boom, we're gone. See, the one time you don't take the trade, it's going to rip. That's what's crazy. Let's take a look at Dreamland, which we talked about too, Dream Machine. On MEXC. Wow, that thing just got lit, right? Look at that thing, dude. Gone. We talked about it in the trading group, went over it on the 4-hour time frame. Bang, bang, bang. DMT for gains in the group, baby. And that's nice gains, too. 79% gains out of DMT. And I remember my first DMT experience. Wow. I'm just, oof. I'll never do it again. I did it one time in my life. I was like 24. I will never do it again. Wow. I flew up to some other realm. I don't know what was going on. I don't suggest you ever do that. And I you know, DMT, Dream Machine token. I was just talking about drinking dirty melon tea. Yeah, drinking dirty melon tea. You never had dirty melon tea, DMT? Anyway, so 79%, right? Boom. For DMT. Gains, baby, gains. I think somebody asked about one more super chat, but I'm kind of tapped out here. Big time. I'm done with big time. After big time, I'm out, all right? Saw big time in the buy zone down here. Wanted it to stay there. Went sideways. Didn't lose the bottom, though. It looks like it's triple bottom now. If you believe in the project, I believe this is going to become a better gaming token. But again, I never bought any. I just want to make that clear. The buy zone, it did lose the area of the buy zone. It got even lower, right? So it ended up turning into be kind of like a So my thing is this. I'm either swing trading with a stop loss. So if I swung trade this, I would have been stopped out. Or I'm dollar cost averaging into because I believe in it. And once I believe in it, I'm not second guessing myself and I'm buying more. So I'm never in a state of dis-ease or in a state of emotional distraughtness over my trading because I have a plan and I stick to the plan. I'm either getting stopped out of a swing trade or a small 1-minute scalp, or I'm dollar cost averaging into a long-term thing. I'm never getting liquidated, right? I'm not getting smashed. I'm not getting wrecked, and I'm not holding on to things as they continue to dump. You see what I mean? But I still have some faith in this. I don't own any of it, and I probably never will. I got all my money in other things. I like to get things on early in the bear market, do research, and then swing trade things that are hot. That's what I do. I buy early bear markets, and I swing trade things that have high volume and a lot of action that day. That's the strategy. All right. He said he did get a reply. It was an hour or so ago. Not in the spam. Would not have disturbed you if I had received a reply in a day or so, though. Really appreciate what you do. Love you, mate. Love you too, man. Thank you so much, brother. I know you're just supporting me and loving me. You just want to, when people are exuberant about getting in the group, they just, they want to get in the group. They're excited to join the lifers. I'm all for that. So thank you. I appreciate it. Looks like we're bearishly retesting this trend line, right? And look, another rejection possibly by the 200 or a fake out breakout again. Once you get above it, this is the one. And now we have resistance here at 71,972K, 71,950. You break back above that, boom, use that as support. So look, now you're clean above the 200 again, right? I never seen them toy with it so much. It's the first time I've seen it like this. Like, I've never actually gone back and forth with it either. Either get in or I don't. Look, there it goes. And there's the short squeeze right above the 200. See, once you get above that 200, it goes fast. It goes so fast. So crazy. Look at that. See? I wouldn't be surprised if this is the one that just continues. And so I am back in. I jumped in right there immediately. And then watch it just get resistance here and drop back down again. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I got to jump on out. I could play with this chart all day long. We got to break above this resistance now to remain bullish. Okay? Shout out to all the beautiful people here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. I couldn't break through. Yeah, you got to push it, man. Yeah. It's a members only thing. Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't think I ever would have become a multimillionaire without that experience. Changed my life forever. For sure. I saw life from a different veil. I'll never be the same after that. I never. So look, resistance right here. We break through that. We're gone, baby. And I'm green in the trade yet again. And I did take a green trade down. One time I sold a little early, so we're good. But we're at another resistance point. But see that massive pump once you get above the 200, the yellow line? If I just isolate the yellow line, it's just amazing what it does. Just be careful trading today. It is treacherous. As the mentor, I'm going to say cool off on a Monday. Wait for the 1 hour to do its thing. It's enticing me with that signal, though. It's a good signal. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm out for the day. I will see you later on. I hope you got some good altcoin fill. I hope you got some good knowledge. We went over Bitcoin dominance total, the DXY. You got a slamming 2 hours, actually 2.5 hours, really. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on the next live stream. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. May God bless everybody here on the live. Amen.